We are live right about now. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live and Let's Dice live here on a Wednesday afternoon. My name is Jules Gill, and you join me here at the head of what will hopefully be a fantastic stream. Of course it will be, because we're playing Resident Evil, the board game. That's right, but I'm not alone today, because I am joined by the most fangular, bangular, and quite possibly angular man to ever exist. It is Mikey Barry.
Yes, it is. Good evening, Jules, and everyone else. How are you?
Hello. But we're also not alone, because we can't venture into the mansions of Raccoon City and beyond, the Arclay mansions, without some real stalwart support. So what we're doing today is we are playing through the Resident Evil 1 board game, which is right now just entering its last 24, 30 hours on Kickstarter, so you can still support it if you like what you see here. But we have got some of the designers today to join us. We've got Sai over to my left.
Hello.
And we've got Sherwin over here to my right.
Hello, everybody.
See, it's that cool, calm, collected nature about him that's... he's such a hit, isn't he? It's what he is. He's just like, you've been through it all, Sherwin, haven't you? So it's one of those things you just know how to keep it cool, calm, and collected.
It's all in the beard.
It's all in the beard, yeah. I'm on my way there, to be fair. So yes, thank you very much for joining us today and walking us through this. Now, originally, when we set this up, we were like, oh, okay, I've played Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. I've come up to play it with the Steamforged team, and I've had a great time with both of the games. Mikey's a fresh face to the board game side of this thing, which is brilliant because we can walk him through. But then I thought to myself, we could do a tutorial or we could do a boss battle. And then after uttering those words, I'm pretty sure that I heard like a crack of lightning and Sherwin laughing very, very loudly from all the way up in Manchester. And we're kind of here now because, as you can see right in front of me on the screen, you can see all of the zombies, Crimson Heads and Cerberuses there that are pretty much going to tear us limb from limb. So Sherwin or Sai, one of you, please tell us what we're going to be doing today in this boss rush challenge.
So this is the Crimson Head prototype. So it's a different kind of boss than what you would have seen before. Rather than using behavior cards, it's just going to relentlessly pursue you. Now, what you need to do... Yeah, it's a nice way of saying it, isn't it? So what you need to do after we pick characters when we get going is somewhere out there, I'm going to distribute a few items. Well, more precisely, I'm just a watcher. I can't actually steer anything, so I'm going to rely on you guys to do this. But We're going to distribute some of these different death masks. Always a happy thing to have in your inventory. Amongst the various members of you. Somewhere out there on this map, as you explore out, you're going to find places you can put these death masks.
Okay.
And when you do so, you basically put it in there, and that's going to open a lock. If you open all three locks, the doors that lead to this sort of crosshatch tile here, the one that has the Crimson Head on it, will unlock. So in order to complete the scenario, it's pretty simple. All three of you just need to be standing on there, and there can't be any enemies on that tile. Really basic.
Well, so what you're saying is that we have an unlimited supply of enemies, a puzzle to solve, and my terrible accuracy, all in one glorious package. Now,
yeah,
Sai, you've
been chased.
Sai, you've not been experienced to this before, but when it comes to rolling ones in like Warhammer and beyond, I am an absolute don. So don't trust me with any critical shots, all right?
Right, okay. That's fair. I mean, I was just thinking there's three of us, so maybe two of us will need to buddy up and one of us gets left alone. I think you might need the extra dice rolls with you by the sound of it in that case.
The thing is that Mikey, he's like, in real life, he is a trained MMA fighter. I have not seen a man with more rubbery and limbs and more of a concrete fist. So I think that he can handle himself. But I don't know what he's going to be like in the game, since he's never played it before. Are you nervous, Mikey?
Yeah.
That's the right answer, I think.
You can't really not be scared, can you, when taking on the hordes of the undead in this? Before we begin, though, let's get a bit of a backstory onto the journey of Resident Evil 1, the board game, because, Sherwin, I know that you worked very closely designing Resident Evil 2 and 3. Sai, were you jumping on board with them around that point as well?
So I think I've got quite a unique perspective on this, in that I am a new hire to the company. So I'm coming in literally within the last few months to work on this. Kind of started off as a fan of the board games. That's how Sharon and I met. So started off as a fan of Resident Evil 2, the board game. did a little bit of external playtesting for Resident Evil 3, and now to actually be working on Resident Evil 1 in its sort of later stages is it's been pretty special.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, everybody's jealous.
I'm not surprised.
That's the best way to be. That is like, what a journey though, to be able to go in with that insight, because that means that you were able to freely critique the game, which I'm sure that Sherwin loved from a perspective of just being like, well, you can't fire me, mate. So
That's right. Yeah. Well,
it's always useful to get an external opinion. Always.
100%. That's cool. And to be fair, though, it's not like you've jumped onto a series of duff games, because both of them have broken numerous records in terms of sales and also critical reception. So a little round of applause, I think, to begin with for both of you. Thank you very much for the amazing board games that you've created. The question that I have, though, that's very important. Have you had fun making this one?
I know I have.
Sorry,
the
slight delay there made it seem like you did. It was like, nah, not really.
Oh no, it's more so much. It's the way to describe the most fun I have with making a lot of Resident Evil games is watching everyone else get tormented by them. So yeah, read that as you will, but I have loads of fun.
Starting to think that you saying that you couldn't join in and were actually just going to be a spectator was more of a choice this time around. Starting to get an insight that maybe as a DM you were probably a total party kill kind of guy.
Oh, it's all about making sure everybody enjoys themselves, and I mean everybody. I mean making sure I enjoy myself.
Fantastic stuff. Let's say hello to the chat as well, because they've all joined us in now. I was just letting it catch up. Hello to everyone who's joined us, by the way, such as absolute legends like Jenko the Red. Obviously, Lawson's in here. He's very happy. And big shout out to Lawson recently, because he got sent the some models from the kit that he's painted up. Jamie Giblin got in touch with him about that, and he painted up Barry Burton and also has done Lisa Trevor as well, and they look absolutely astoundingly good. So if you want to check out them in more detail, then I'm pretty sure he's put them up onto the Live and Let's Dice Instagram, or he's put them up onto his own Twitter stuff as well, which is the Crafting Kaiju. So go check that out, my friends. So yes, thank you very much for everyone else who is joining us here. Hope that you're excited, because I think we're about ready to start the scenario now. And yep, just making sure that there's nothing there. The sound seems fine. Everyone can see us. Everyone can hear us. And Zoe says a special hi to Mikey as well, which is just lovely, isn't it? Apparently I sound low volume. Okay, fine. I will just pump that up very quickly, and then we will get involved with that.
You'll begin your inevitable decline. It's good.
I mean, do you have anything that you usually say to people when they're about to enter the mansion?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Sorry. So let's do the official line. You have once again entered the world of survival.
There it is. Yeah.
It's delicious. It's delicious. I hope that I don't see the other eternal catchphrase of "you died." To be fair, that would be quite nice if we could avoid this, because I'm assuming we're playing the same rules as normal, that if one of the party dies, that's it, game over.
Yep, all the tension deck comes out.
All the
so
tension
deck comes
out. Okay, well, actually, that's a good reminder, because Mikey hasn't actually played this before, and I don't want to throw him into the deep end completely. Why don't you guys give a brief rundown of what the key elements of this game are, and any new twists for people who are looking at maybe pledging on the Kickstarter, so that there's like the selling points. Your elevator pitch time. Go.
Sure. So Resident Evil is a survival horror game. If you've played Resident Evil, the video game, which I'm sure you have, it's very much the same sort of experience. If you try to kill every enemy, you will run out of ammunition, and then you will also run out of happiness. Don't try to do that. You have to make strategic decisions about how to advance, trapping enemies in rooms that you may not go in anymore, making sure you push enemies out the way with your attacks and then dodging past them. There's a lot more focus in this game on exploration. At the moment, for example, we only have a very small playing area. As you explore off the board using these doors you see here and here, of course you can't see my hand moving around, but I would usefully point to them if I could.
What colour hand are you, by the way?
I'm the orange one, which is over here by the dice, which you guys may not be able to see. So if you move off the board via one of these doors that kind of leads into nowhere, then you put down some more tiles, and then basically explore out. So there's a big element of stepping into the unknown in this game. It is a pure cooperative game. If one of you dies, you all die. And the crucial factor as well is that the tension deck, which is the deck over here with the door on it, if that runs out, it's also game over. So you really don't want to you've got a time limit on this. You want to keep moving.
Okay. That sounds horrendous, but also very fun.
Yeah.
the tension deck is one of my favorite additions that you guys have made to this game. Just in general, I remember the first time that you showed it to me, and you were like, "Oh yeah, so at the end of each of your turns, you draw from that tension deck, and sometimes it'll be fine. Sometimes all of the doors will open, and all of the zombies will just suddenly figure out how to use locks." And it's like brilliant. And then that, I believe, once you said that, was the next card that we drew, and it was horrifying.
Yeah, so the game lends itself to cinematic moments quite nicely through that sort of stuff. The tension deck has 3 types of cards, just for your reference. There's green cards, they're all clear. They've just got a lovely bit of flavor text that says everything's happy with the world. You've got some amber cards. Amber cards tend to be things that force you to make difficult decisions. They might be that you hear sounds outside. They might be that you have a hand appear at the window, something like that. And they'll have an in-game mechanical effect you need to adhere to or be concerned with. And then the red cards are just flat out scary stuff, like zombies have smashed through a window and are about to rip your face off. You don't really want to see those ones.
No, not at all. On average, how many of those scary red ones are in a deck?
Well, it's about normal. A good percentage we normally work with is about 70% green, 20% yellow, and 10% red. But I can't promise that's not a touch different here.
Oh, brilliant! I'm looking forward to this. How much has this been skewed out of our favour?
Do you know, it's just exactly as you have it in the game. No more, no less.
Oh yeah, there's something that I should definitely tell Mikey, because this is the first mistake I made. Don't shoot everything.
Okay.
There is so little ammo in this game that I was just like, oh, I'm just going to blat away 3 bullets at a time. And Sherman's just there, a little smirk in his corner of his mouth. And I'm like, why is he smiling? I'm doing all right. And he's like, you're going to run out of bullets at this rate, mate? And I was like, oh no. Oh no. It was when it was the dogs crashed through the window, one of the cars spawning a Cerberus, and then it was just like, oh, sick. This is great. I have nothing to shoot them with.
Great. Perfect. It's just like Resident Evil. It's great.
But don't worry, you've always got the knife, and as we all know, the knife is the best weapon in any Resident Evil game.
Well, you say this. Now, you're at the cusp of choosing characters. I know that you very sensibly and quite rightly decided that you want to play as Barry Burton because that's the best character in all of Resident Evil.
Yes.
Which kind of leaves you guys, other two, to pick who you would like to be. And I know, Mikey, you said, I'll play Rebecca. I'll be that. If you play Rebecca, you don't start off with a knife. She's the only character in all of Resident Evil who doesn't start off with a knife.
Why would you do this to me?
Well, you can change. You could grab one of the other characters quick, and then Sai has to try and see them.
I'm happy to play support. If you want me to play Rebecca, I'm more than happy.
Let's do. I don't mind. Pick.
If you want to get a bit stab happy, then be my guest.
My favourite.
It's not really my speed, so.
Are we doing a pacifist run, Si? Me and you, just like through choice, and me through just terrible accuracy. Yeah,
I'm not sure we'd get away with that, but we could certainly give it a go.
So, just quickly on then. So, obviously, so Tabletopia could be a bit clunky as a heads up, just as a format. It's a wonderful platform for letting us play like this, but it's every time we make a Tabletopia mod, we find new and inventive ways to break the engine, apparently. So, just be slightly wary of that.
My favourite one was when we played the Horizon Zero Dawn one, and it was like going into the demo stage. It was like somebody said just before I went in, "Don't be alarmed if the playing board hovers halfway into the models themselves. It's a problem that we know about. We just don't know what it is, and Tabletopia doesn't even know what's the problem." I was like, "Sick."
Yeah, it's good. Cool. So it looks like we've got a Rebecca, we've got a Jill Valentine, and we've got a Chris Redfield. None of those guys look like Barry Burton to me.
No.
So, Jules, which character are you not playing?
Well, the thing is, now, Si, who do you want to be out of these two?
Do you know what? I'm decked in green. Let's be Rebecca. I'll be the field medic.
Okay. Gonna be Rebecca, and then who are you picking again, Mikey?
See, Chris was there as well.
Yeah, Chris is here. There's a lovely little bouffant.
I'll be Edgelord Bouffant. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, man.
There you go. See,
Edgelord Bouffant sounds like a really weird Dickensian vampire.
He's a JoJo villain.
Is it actually?
No.
Oh, I fully bought on that. I was like, wait a minute.
That's cool. Okay, so one of you is going to go where Chris was just moved, so in that square there. And the other one, Barry, you can go either where Chris is, or you can go where Rebecca is. Your choice.
I'm going to go where Rebecca is, I think. We'll team up, and then we'll...
Rather ominously pointing your gun at the back of her head.
Yeah, that doesn't look great.
That's a bit sinister, that visual image. I mean, I feel like I'm going to replace the thumbnail with this now. So thank you very much for that.
So let me tell you a little bit about how the Crimson Head prototype works, which is the boss. So the Crimson Head prototype is the rather scary looking ombre on this crosshatched corridor here. So if you have a quick look at the Crimson Head's prototypes card, which you can double click on, and then
isn't there a button that I can press that like zooms it up? Is it spacebar?
Double click left, or I think spacebar might work.
Spacebar does it as well. Yeah.
So this is what we're going to be trying to kill today. I say try.
Well, yeah, exactly. So you've got a couple of things at the top. Is its threat level. We'll come back around to that. The next one is its speed. It can move 2 squares when it moves, and it can take 4 wounds before it dies.
Sorry, 4
it's got
wounds.
Yes.
Most of them only have like 1 shot and they're down.
Well, it gets better. So you've got 3 attack profiles here. The top one is the standard attack that it will just do as part of its normal stuff. Then you've got a couple other special attacks that it will do if the top card from the tension deck discard pile has a matching symbol. So they generally tend to do a bit more power. One thing, the very bottom one should have a range of 1. That's a slight misprint on the card. So that's that. Its other one, there are special rules. So let's look a little bit at this. So Blood Scent. When this enemy performs a move reaction, anytime any other model, that's you or enemies, suffers 1 or more wounds.
So it's just constantly moving no matter what we do.
Oh, it gets worse.
Yeah. So the next part is it's unrelenting.
Oh my God, I've just seen it.
Anyway, yeah, no, it's good.
Please read
This
it
is
out.
why we call Sherman Zombie Jesus.
Oh man.
So it ignores closed and locked doors when moving and determining link tiles. Crucially, that won't open doors as it goes. It will charge through them, and that's that. So you can't trap it behind a closed door.
Wait, just to clarify on that. When you say if it charges through, did you say it closes the door after it, or does it mean
it closes the door? Yeah, it's very considerate. It likes to close the doors behind it.
Keeps the draft
very
out.
polite. It's very polite. So you have to be careful with this thing. The last one, which is super important, isn't on this card. If it reaches 4 wounds, then effectively what you normally do in an actual playing space is lay it on its side in the square it is. Now, I'm not going to try and do that on Tabletopia because that's a recipe for disaster. But what you do is effectively it becomes inactive. And then slowly, every time it would react, you remove one of its wound tokens. When it gets down to 0 wounds, it will stand back up again and then resume the hunt. So you can't kill this thing. The most you can do is put it down for a short period.
Okay.
Nemesis haven't got anything on this guy, to be fair.
Not so much, no. I mean, the really fun part is if you're playing this in campaign, if you don't put it down and have it in that inert state, when you finish the scenario, you can carry on playing through, but it will follow you into the mansion and keep on pursuing you for the rest of the scenarios.
Get in. That is perfect.
That sounds amazing and terrifying at the same time.
The most entertaining thing that one of our playtesters did is there's an elevator in the mansion, and someone trapped it in the elevator and just basically sent it up to the next floor so that way it couldn't come after them for a little while.
Yeah.
Which was really smart at first because they're like, I've got away from it. Until you realise, 1, it has cards that just teleport. But 2, you're going to have to get back in the elevator and go somewhere at some point. So it's just going to be really angry in that lift.
To be fair, I think that I would go into a psychotic rage too if I had to be stuck in there with elevator music for an extended amount of time.
Right, it's not good. Yeah, Crimson Head Prototype doesn't like music. So there we are.
Before we begin, just got to give another big shout out to some people that joined in the chat. Say hello to Jamie Giblins here as well.
Mr. Jamie Giblin, hello, sir.
How's it going, my friend? And also, just to answer a few questions that have been posed our way as well. People saying, Chip saying that unfortunately Chris is not juiced enough. He needs to be Beefgate bulky, so we need to obviously render his arms as being bigger in the final release. Hopefully there'll be a stretch goal unlock, and by stretch I mean that his t-shirts will be stretched to oblivion.
Clearly, yeah.
And people are also saying, how do we get this game? You can get this game by going to the Kickstarter, Resident Evil 1, the board game, and supporting it there, backing it. It's already at Sherwin or Sai. I bet you're going to be able to tell me the value off the top of the head. What's it already at the moment?
I can't say the exact number, but I know it broke 1.2 million about
2 million
earlier today. So it's doing all right.
So does that mean that it's the fastest kickstarted board game in all of history yet? Is it one of those?
Not so much, but it is doing the best out of all of the tabletop Resident Evil experiences. So it's it's definitely shooting up there. But it's in its last 24 hours, or literally will be just a couple of hours now, and we've unlocked a whole bunch of stuff.
I saw
and
that
this
you
evening,
unlocked Rambo, didn't you?
we did indeed unlock Rambo, and we're going to be a little bit of a spoiler for anybody. This evening, players are going to get to vote. They're going to unlock an interesting model they've been asking for pretty much the entirety of the Kickstarter. And on the eve of the final day, they're going to vote in a showdown between Mr. Chris Redfield and that model they're going to unlock, and see which one of those gets an extra progressive character, which is like a storyline progression version of that character.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Can I ask one of the mods who's in the chat to go and grab the link to the Resident Evil Kickstarter and just drop it in the chat thing here? It'd be very helpful if anyone's interested in checking it out. So that's a brief rundown of the rules. We know who we're playing, we know what we're trying to achieve, and we know who's trying to kill us. So shall we start this epic scenario?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Who's going to start? Who feels bold?
Well, I feel like that's a bit pointed, that question. So just because I don't have any hair, mate, doesn't feel like you can just say that sort of thing. So I think that Sai should go, because Sai actually probably has the nicest and most luscious hair out of all of us, to be fair.
I think Sai has more hair than all of us put together.
By the way,
believe it.
Sai, I'm eternally jealous of that hairstyle.
Shall I just? Do you want me to just? It keeps on going. It's,
What? Oh,
right.
wow, that is really...
Oh, that's so long.
I tell you what.
Anyway.
What we'll do is you can cut some off, and I'll just wear a single dread. That'll be. I'll just.
I like it. Yeah, rat tail style.
Oh, mate, bringing it back. Bringing it back.
Okay. Yeah, I can give this a whirl if you want me to start. Absolutely.
I'm really sorry to interrupt you, but we should probably just go over our special abilities of our characters, because
Sure.
each of them is slightly different. And then it gives Mikey a bit more of an understanding about what the strengths are. So you're playing as Chris, aren't you?
Yes.
So you are a sharpshooter. So if you kill an enemy and the attack inflicted 2 or more damage, it gains the headshot rule, which means that they don't form a corpse when you kill them, which is very useful in this game. Am I correct in saying that? I just went out on a limb.
Yes.
No, you're 100% correct. You blast their head off. It's good.
Perfect.
And you're a survivor. If you use a defense item, roll a dice, and if the result is a full circle, return the item to his inventory. Ooh, that's really good.
Sick.
And you can carry 6 items, and you roll 2 dice when you're evading, and I think you can carry 4 fuel tokens to burn corpses, which I'm sure will become useful later on.
I was going to ask, is there burning corpses?
Oh, it's your favourite pastime, Mikey. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They've got you covered.
You're the only character with a lighter as well, so you're the only one who can do it at this point.
He's just there on the top floor. Free bird! I've got get away from me. If I fail an evade roll, push every enemy in his square, which is pretty decent. But I've only got 1 dodge dice. But I am accurate. When making an attack with the handgun, I treat full circles as hit results. Ooh, that is really good.
It really is.
That's spicy. Oh, and I start with a handgun clip as well, which means that I will be actually able to fulfill my dream of missing wildly. But what is
we've kind of skewed it as hard as we possibly can, giving you more accurate results and more bullets.
Smart.
It's your best chance you're going to get, Jules.
And Rebecca Chambers starts with 2 first aid sprays. And when you use a first aid item or a medic item, heal the target an additional level. And I think that a first aid spray heals you 3 levels to begin with. So this will take you back from danger all the way to full, right?
Right. Yep.
Ah, very nice. And field medic. You can use a medical item without spending an action. Blimey. Okay, I'm glad that I'm staying close to you, Si, because I think I'm going to need this ability quite a lot.
So just quick thing, the other one, and I noticed that we've actually we've given you all lighters. Stand corrected on that one. Sorry, Chris, you're missing your lighter. But what I do see is if you head up towards next to the dice, you'll see another bunch of equipment cards sitting here.
Oh, hello.
To the left of those, each of you is going to get one of those masks. So pick one up each.
Oh yeah, I see. Just click and drag, isn't it?
Yeah, click and drag.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of you get one of those. And there's also a lovely pile of weapons. Excuse me, put my teeth back in. One of you is going to, you're going to get each one of those. So have a look at them. There's a shotgun, there's a grenade launcher, there's a flamethrower in there.
I'm sorry. The blood rushed to a different part of my body for a split second. What did you say? There's a flamethrower in here and a grenade launcher.
And a shotgun.
Why,
so why don't you
sir, you spoiled
grab
us.
one of those cards each? Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, right. Friends.
See, and you
what
said I
do
was
we
a bad
choose?
person here.
What do we choose? I mean, that's like picking between a solid gold bar and
2 other
more
solid gold bars.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's asking you to choose your favorite child, really, isn't it? It's
the Sophie
You just
Strauss
can't
of
do it.
shotguns.
Well,
That's
you
an
can.
easy one for me, I know.
Okay, which one are you going for?
I'm very partial to the flamethrower, I have to say.
Go for it, because I feel that is spectacular. Do you want to be explosive, Mikey?
Do you want me to be explosive? Do you want it? I don't mind. Let's cause a ruckus. I'll take a grenade launcher.
Okay, you take the grenade. I'll take the shotgun. Oh man! But now I'm even more worried because what Resident Evil by practice does not give you good items unless it's willing to make you use them.
Well, there is this.
Okay.
So, quick thing, Mikey, how familiar with Tabletopia are you for steering this around?
Not particularly, but I'm pretty familiar with Tabletop Simulator.
Okay, so similar sort of thing then. Just a couple of quality of life things.
Yep.
So you can left click on a sort of open area, and then you can use that to move your camera around a bit quicker if you want to. You can right click and do the same thing with your mouse to change camera angle you're looking at.
Perfect.
And spin around. Obviously, middle scroll wheel will zoom in and out. The other thing you can do is you can use Shift and then a number key to lock a camera angle. And then that's a shortcut wherever you want to go back to that camera angle. Just press the number you've locked into it.
Nice.
So I'd recommend making Shift 1 of like a top down of the main playing area, and then do a Shift 2 for like your character HUD effectively. So you can just press 1 or 2 to zip straight back to those when you need to.
Perfect. Wait, Barry Burton's not me.
We can both be Barry Burton.
Yeah, I'm afraid you can't be Barry Byrne.
I'll share my toys with you, mate.
There's only one Barry. We all know this.
There couldn't ever be two. Like, it's...
No. The world would collapse from the amount of one-liners that the man would be able to deliver.
Oh, actually, we did get a request earlier on in the chat by somebody saying that one of the stretch goals or a future expansion should just be a deck that sits alongside it, that when you draw from the tension deck, it's just a miscellaneous quotes deck that you can just throw into your...
So I can help you. I can
That's
help you on
fantastic.
this. I can help you. So one of the things we always do with our Resident Evil games is the retro pack.
Okay.
The retro pack gives you all of the cards in the game, but in glorious 90s navy blue retro menu screen styles, and with pixelated icons, pixelated images for characters, weapons, and so on.
Outstanding.
So it's literally like your old PlayStation. On this one, you can absolutely believe I will be going through and, where appropriate, changing the quotes to the old 90s quotes from the game. So it won't be here's a rocket launcher. It'll be you're Amazon Jill. Yeah, it won't be it won't be saved. It will be you're almost a Jill sandwich.
If the Magnum doesn't have "I've got this" on it, then that's a missed opportunity.
No, it's not going to be missed. Trust me. I grew up living a life of knowing that Barry Burton is clearly the way forward with life. It's almost a religion at this point, so it's fine.
Burtonism. Okay, shall we get cooking then?
Yes.
By the way, loads of people are already just saying to me that I'm going to roll poorly. People like Bacon, Dr. Baker's just saying Jules is going to roll like an orc today. Ballistic skill 5, dude. Let's do it. Okay, right. So hit me up then with your first action. Sai, take it away.
Okay, well, since Mikey hasn't played before, shall I explain? Actually, you know what? We'll explain the phases as we go. So every turn is separated into 3 phases. First of which is the action phase, where you'll be making all of your player actions. So these are, moving into an adjacent square of any kind, diagonally or orthogonally, firing a weapon or swiping with a knife, generally making an attack, flipping a door open or closed, using an item, trading an item. So you can do any combination of those. You've got 4 actions to do them.
Okay.
So my turn, I think, is to get cracking and get moving. I'm not too bothered about this zombie guy here. I don't really want to waste too much time in this square. So I'm going to move once into the center, twice over to the door. I'm going to flip the door open to open it was my 3rd action.
Mm-hmm.
And then my 4th action is going to be walk into the mystery.
Into the unknown.
So that's card 3.
So now presents us with drawing an exploration card, which if we look at the card that actually... Card 1, it kind of tells you, which card you're pulling from next. So I've walked through, as Showen has said, this door here, which will get me card 3, wherever I've put that.
I really
there
like
it is.
the idea of like exploring the mansion and it being different every single time you play through it because of the cards.
Yeah.
Okay. So that will be. I think that's
correct.
is
That's
that
challenge.
correct?
That's correct.
Ooh.
So yeah, if you grab that card and spin it around 180 degrees, you'll see the orientation.
Aha.
Seema, it's impossible for me to roll a 1 this time because there aren't any numbers on these dice. Oh, actually, no, there is one. And it's the umbrella logo. Oh, bollocks. Okay.
Disaster.
I spoke too soon.
Might want to move that. Yeah, I was going to say you could move that or slightly overlapping. Probably a little bit easy. This is the there's someone saying, oh, the thing about Tabletopia is this is only the sort of game that's much easier than it is in real life where you have Tabletopia. Trust me, it's so much easier in real life to place these than it is on Tabletopia. That looks good to me. I'd recommend right click and then hit the lock button just so that way you don't have to randomly grab it and then launch it into the sky.
I really
that's
love
a whole different game.
The artwork that you've used on this, like it's so instantly identifiable from the game itself.
We work with a guy called Reese, who's a lovely Welsh guy, and
Reese,
bless him, Reese is a real Resident Evil fan to the point where when he started working on this, because he wanted to get that sense of first experience of how it is to play Resident Evil and that sense of wonderment, basically made his nan play it and then sat there and watched it, so that way he could kind of go, all right, okay, so you said were really cool when you went through the mansion. That's great. I'll do that.
That's lovely. That
really, yeah. Well, obviously, loving way of doing things. So yeah, no, that was that was cool. He's lots of Easter eggs that Reese puts into these art tiles as well. So if you're a fan, there's lots of little bits and pieces where you can sort of recognize what the tiles are. There's lots of subtle nods, like kind of I know for the Resident Evil 3 ones, for example, there's loads of like wrappers of various different bits and pieces and all sorts.
Oh, that's
which is cool.
The disappearing door.
The disappearing door syndrome. Let me think if we unlock this tile and move it, I might be able to fix that. If it'll come on.
Oh, there it is. It appeared on the top there.
Yeah, you.
So what I think if you put them on top first and then lock them,
that's not a terrible idea.
Does that work? This is the thing. It's the faffy nature of this. Like, I love the fact that these like things like Tabletopia exist because they have, especially during the lockdown, been essential for people carrying on to play. But the setup time. Oh, Mikey, that's just reminded me. Do you remember that? Was it called Pitch Car? Where we were trying to flick the cars around. Oh man, have you guys played Pitch Car before?
Rough.
I have not.
It is kind of like Tiddlywinks. But you flick flick a disc that has a car on the top of it, and you flick it around a Hot Wheels track effectively. And if it goes off the edge, you've got to go back again. But you've got to knock people off and try and like get pole position. But trying to play that on this, I almost had a breakdown. It was.
I'm not convinced that I've picked up the right selection of tiles here. In fact, I've
got the right ones.
Are you sure? Because I look at this card.
No, you may have picked up the wrong ones.
Thank you, Lawson, for putting in the link to the Kickstarter as well. So yeah, go check it out, guys, while we get this set up. Because as you can see, there is a ton of stretch goals that have already been done. What I'll probably do towards the end is I'll click on it and show you guys all of the different unlocks that have already been achieved.
All right, there we go. It's coming together now.
Nice.
This makes more sense.
Yeah, don't mind us. It's a because obviously grab together.
Oh no!
So what we do is very.
I think
it's interesting on my screen. It's still on the top. The interesting one, Tabletopia, isn't universal with its.
Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it?
Sometimes it will
confusing
on top. Sometimes it won't.
See, on my one, the two layers over here are like overlapping, so it's like created a little slanty, and it's gone underneath.
I'm losing a few of those now.
Ooh, items or encounters? I can't remember what these lovely little goblets are.
So yeah, let's have a quick look, and I can talk through what's on the card if you wanted to double click, Jules. While I'm setting it up.
Sure. Whereabouts am I moving?
If you double click on the exploration card we've got up here, that has the one that Slice just done.
Oh yes, I see.
Yep. So if you double click that, I'll talk you through what we're
Mhm.
looking at. So this is the tile we've just put down. This is what you've just discovered. It's only the clear ones that you're looking at. So these three directly where the door has just moved through.
Yeah.
There are 3 single encounter tokens in here, which means when you first get placed on there, you take that card off, you discard that token, and then you draw 1 card from the encounter deck, and then basically see what's waiting for you in there. Because these rooms aren't really empty, you just don't quite know what's in them yet. The blue markers are on doors, and then there's a crest marker in the corner, in the far right corner, which indicates one of the things you need to put a death mask into might be there. Now, just to catch you up on those, there are 4 of those, but you've only got 3 masks you need to place. So one of them is decoy.
Oh, okay.
You don't know which one of those it is until you go over there and then spend an action to flip it over and have a look. Effectively, you don't know what's in there until you go over there and press X on your remote control.
Oh,
Right.
fantastic.
And see what's there. So it might well be that you go straight over there, and if you're lucky, that's the one you need.
And this is the thing: if I know anything about us 3, we're very lucky. So it's going to be fine. Wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, right. I like your optimism. It's good.
That's all I've got, mate. That's literally all I've got.
It's all good. It's all good. So where are we at in terms of?
Okay, this is constructed now. As you know, there might be a couple of tokens hiding underneath, but I'm sure we can make do.
Sure.
So my 4th action was to move in. So I'm in this room now, and I've encountered this token here.
So we remove that.
Yes, this is going to take us to the encounter deck.
Which is
The encounter deck is
here. Is
over
this
here.
one,
It's the one there. That's correct. One with the umbrella on it. So this has got, some of them are empty. Some of them have got like an in-game effect. Some of them will have enemies or corpses or something else. And this replaces the encounter tables you saw in Resident Evil. It's a deck that grows and evolves as the campaign goes on.
Awesome.
So your decisions can introduce new enemies into this, which is kind of scary.
Ooh.
What do we get?
Waiting for you, we have
A corpse.
Restless.
Spawn 1 corpse, restless, dead. At the end of this character's tension phase, replace each corpse on this tile with a zombie.
Oh, no.
Well, it's going to be a corpse for all of about 5 seconds, but I'll put down a corpse anyway.
It's going to be sitting right in front of you where you walked in as well. Isn't that nice?
It is. That's nice of it.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, so that's the end of my actions. That's all 4 actions. So now it's the reaction phase. So any enemies that are on the same tile that I am, or any tiles that are connected, such as through open doorways, like I unfortunately have left here, will make a reaction. So the zombie that I left behind is going to move towards me. It can't attack. It's not in range to attack, so it's going to make a move. And unfortunately, because of the Crimson Head's sneaky what's a doorway rule, it knows we're out there, so it's also going to make a movement. And the Crimson Head prototype's movement, if I'm correct, is 2.
That's correct. So let's just quickly have a look at that. I think it's actually after Chris, So the closest character is 1, 2, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mikey, he's coming after
you. Run!
Oh, is that the case? Okay.
Oh, that's
it's going to go to the closest. It's going to go to the closest character.
Yeah,
so,
that is Chris. You're right.
You are Chris. You are the closest.
Okay.
Like the genuine panic on Mikey's face then. Like, oh, that is rough.
And the final part of every player's turn is drawing from the tension deck, which is the spooky door deck.
Ooh.
Let me do it that way.
Spooky door deck.
So let's flip that
I expect
over.
one of you to read this in your best. Wow, that's unfortunate to get straight away.
What?
Keep quiet. A horde of undead fiends prowl relentlessly nearby, hungry for flesh. Don't say a word lest they descend upon you. During the next turn, if any player speaks, the active character must immediately draw an encounter card.
Now, I'm not an active player, so I guess I can talk over the top of this. I'd probably think it's fairest if you take the next turn, Jules, because that's kind of mean for Mikey to have to learn how to play the game at the same time as trying to. Or, bearing in mind this is the stream, you could shuffle that one back in purely on this one case and give you a card that's perhaps a little bit more balanced.
I'm just breaking the game quickly before this counts. let's carry on with this because I like the fact that I know I'm speaking. It's not the end of size turn technically. It's not said pass the turn. It's fine. It's fine. We can still talk.
Sure.
So I'm more than happy to play in silence for my turn. Because I feel like that would actually be quite a fun challenge. I didn't know that this sort of stuff was in here, so that's actually brilliant. Okay, so I am taking my turn now.
I feel kind of like I'm a golf commentator at this point, or like a snooker commentator. I have to kind of whisper and keep a low tone of voice while I'm trying to establish what's happening here. So Barry steps up to the tee and he looks to be aiming his gun. It's fair weather today. It's quite nice out there. He's been a little bit under par so far. He's having a rough day, but we're going to see what happens. And it looks like he's getting ready to take a shot. It looks like, I think he's got a free iron there. And by free iron, I mean 3 bullets in the iron. And let's see the swing. Well, that wasn't a good swing, to be honest. I think he's just missed the ball completely. and it's rolling back towards him now. It's been worse. Now, the other thing, of course, is that the Crimson Head prototype is going to move because that makes a reaction every time there's a noise. And it's looking very bad for Chris over there. But we'll see how he ends out his day. This is too much fun. And what's interesting here is I'm not sure what he's going to go with. It's not immediately obvious to me. I mean, Barry could be. Oh. He's just ended his turn. Very interesting.
I'm going to just take the hit on this one because of the fact that like, I couldn't explain it. I thought that because you've done the shooting action, you can only do 1 shooting action per turn, right?
No. Yeah, so no. You can attack as many times as you want. So that's what I was saying. So let's just check that for a for action.
So I spent three bullets. I absolutely cocked that one up pretty immensely. Didn't expect to do that. It was
glorious. It was glorious. So you moved 1 square to where you are, I think, by looks of things. You didn't necessarily start off in that square. Mm-hmm. Then you spent your second action to make an attack, which you spent 3 bullets. So you got 2 more. So you could move around the edge of that zombie. You could make another attack. I mean, those are realistically your sensible options here.
I think I'm going to have to make another attack. How do I move the handgun ammo counter down? By the way,
if you double click on the handgun ammo, then it will come up and it will have you can use the arrows to move it.
I'm only going to spend 2 bullets on this one because then I've just spent 5 bullets on 1 zombie, and I'm going to take the punishment from the from this. What was it? The yellow card that we had from speaking.
Yeah, it's technically it's every time you speak, but we'll waiver this one. So I don't want to be that brutal to you. You're learning all the rules.
So I'm just going to spend 2 dice here, and hopefully,
Mikey, I just want to throw out there, he's gleefully just not actually making attacks, knowing it will mean the Crimson Head prototype moves onto your square. So I just want you to remember that.
He's a bastard.
I know Mikey is more than capable of dealing with this, because no matter what I do, the Crimson Head is going to move, right? And it's in range to attack. Mikey screwed either way.
Okay.
I'm going to
try. First game. This is what you need.
Oh, come on! I'm trying to roll, not rotate. Is
R
R
is
the
your
roll?
friend.
R, yeah.
And you don't like hammer it like you do in
just press it once.
Okay, here we go. Damn it! Just
so that's a double push. So you can push the enemy twice.
Well, sorry. Where's the best place to
or
push
once?
This? Into the corner here?
Yeah, possibly. Although if you want to continue your march forward, he's going to come and meet you in that space afterwards. But better than that he walk into your space rather than attack you, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have one action. You're going to have one action left. I would suggest kicking it into the bottom left-hand corner of that room.
Yeah.
And then using your last action, or up there, whichever way works for you. Move that way.
Yeah,
and
that's
that
fair.
way. When it moves, it'll move into the middle, and you can just duck around the edge.
I apologize. That was a terrible turn. Sorry, Mikey.
You're not.
So reaction phase.
Actually.
Yep.
Wanted to kill it.
So the Crimson Head's going to move in. The other zombie's going to move closer to you.
Mhm.
Yep, like so. And then, well, let's say you drew that tension deck card, and my God, these cards are being brutal tonight. So
The
what have we actually
Murder of
drawn?
Crows. So death
Oh.
descends in a flurry of midnight black feathers and screeching calls. This character must pass a single dice evade roll or suffer 1 damage. All characters on the character's tile must pass an evade roll or suffer 1 damage. After removing this card, resolving this card, remove it from the game. So
those different effects are for when you get deeper into what the actual the campaign, and as
Okay.
the tension level, as the danger level rises, the cards evolve and gain more dangerous effects, or sometimes a slightly less powerful card like this one gets removed from the card from the deck, which means more powerful things happen. For the purposes of this scenario, you're probably on the middle band.
okay.
By the time you got here, so all characters on your tile should pass one of those evade rolls, which it's only you anyway.
Okay, so it's not connecting tiles, like because the door's open
No.
or anything like that. Okay,
Only
so
on your
just
tile.
1 dodge. That's all I've got to do, and I'm sure that I will just get this.
You were very dodgy before with your
Come
attacks.
on, man. Seriously. Okay, so I have taken my first bite already. Go down. And I can't even push people away from me because it was a random bit of damage.
Random bird.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. It's fine.
Okay.
This is exactly what happens in most of my tabletop games. I start very poorly with my rolls, and then I heat up once I get into it. Once I just start believing in all of the spirits of Gork and Mork, I'm fine.
Okay, so you're a believer. That's good.
100%.
So, okay. So, Mikey,
Yes.
do you want me to talk you through your turn?
I would, yeah.
So you've got your action phase where you can make up to 4 actions, as we discussed. Now, you've got a few things here. You could make an attack against the Crimson Head. You could move and then basically try and bolt out the room. That's probably not the worst idea. Every time you make an attack, if you don't hit an enemy with an attack and it's on the same tile as you or connected by 1 or more open doors, so only those 2 zombies for the moment, then it will basically move towards you. So at this point, your best tactic is probably to run away from that Crimson Head. But because you're in the same square as it, as you try to run away, it will try to make an attack roll, which means you need to roll those evade dice, and you're looking for any of the arrows. So you've got a 74% chance of doing this on 2 dice. So it's fairly likely. I think that's probably the better option here because staying still and shooting that zombie is not the prototype is not the best tactic here, unless you want to put some serious firepower into it and put it down on the ground.
I think I'm going to be a bit of a weasel and do a bit of a runaway.
I like the weasel tactic there. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
And what you want to really do after you've done that is find a way to get into the same section of the mansion as what Sai and Jules are in, and then get one of them to be the closest, so it chases them instead.
Exactly.
That is definitely the right tactic here.
Right. So how?
So you can left click on each one of those dice. If you hold down Shift, you can select multiple dice.
Perfect.
Start to roll.
Oh, he's done it.
Oh, see, fantastic. Jules, you should just do that next time.
Show in, man. Don't tempt me.
Right.
So you can move on. So that's your move action. If you'd failed, it would have hit you, and you've made it. It's all good. So you move 1 square. That's your first action.
Yeah. So that's 1, 2.
You can move diagonally. So.
Yeah.
Oh, 2. Oh, okay. So I can move to there.
Yep, you absolutely can. Q to pick him up if he falls over.
Oh, okay. And then I can.
So that's 2.
So I can open that.
That's 3. And then stepping through is 4. So looking at the where are we? So looking at this, that tells us that is card 2, I believe. It is indeed.
Where's
okay?
So looks like Si, have you grabbed card 2?
Yes. This.
Let's grab it over there and flip it over, and then we're just going to quickly set that bit of map board up. And that is the piece you previously had, Si.
Yes, it certainly is.
Now, what's the little diamond triangle? Sorry, in.
So the little diamond is another one of those where you might be able to put the mask in to try and do it. Remember, you need to find all 3 of them. You match the mask you've got in order to open the door. So it's definitely worth investigating what those are.
Sick nest monster, right? Oh baby, this is starting to turn into a pretty big mansion already.
Well, yeah, you're doing so well so far, and
then the encounter
2 of the mask points. Yep, you've got to draw 1 from the encounter deck once we finish placing the doors and so on. I would help you if my hand actually moved around and picked things up, but unfortunately, I'm only a spectator.
You're doing well as the sort of like voice of God in this. To be fair,
I was thinking I'm either that or I'm the Crimson Head.
You're like thinking to yourself, which one am I going to go after next?
Yes, that's it. Yeah, I'm very civilized, Crimson Head. Hello, boy. I've come to attack you and steal your souls.
If it wouldn't be too much trouble, would you mind leaving my mansion?
If you wouldn't mind leaving my mansion. You could leave my mansion. That'd be bloody marvellous. Yes.
He's just there with a little pipe and a stovetop hat. He's just like shambling along.
Having a good time. Missing the golf commentary that you had a moment ago, which was top dollar, I like to feel.
I really enjoyed the interactive element of that. Not going to lie, but I wish that I'd interacted more with that guy's face with my bullets. So
that was spectacular. I've seldom known anybody to miss quite as what you did there.
Like I said, man,
it was quite something. I think you've got a door in the top part of the gallery room in the top corner.
Yes, I think you're probably right. Let me just. Yes. Okay. Nearly there.
Yeah, I think that's you guys more or less done now. I think. Looking at that.
Yes, there's just an A item, isn't there? And then now it's time to draw from the encounter deck as well, because there is a yellow token in there.
Come on, back here. I believe you.
Okay.
So it's the right
one with the umbrella symbol on it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Let's
Grab that and see what you got.
Oh,
sick.
Nice.
That's cool. It's empty. Now you've got a couple of symbols there. They aren't going to make any difference whatsoever. Therefore, if you're on missions, so there are no missions happening at the moment. So all good.
Right. Okay.
Cool. So now you're in the reaction phase. So that was your fourth action. So any enemy on your tile, isn't any.
Sorry to interrupt. I think that we forgot something from a couple of turns ago. I think that this corpse tile that was in front of Sai was meant to turn into
that's a good point.
Yes.
Yes. So if you just drop down a corpse there, we'll grab that. So yeah, just to quickly while you're taking care of that. So now it's reaction phase. So any enemy on the same tile as you or connected to your tile by one or more open doors. So in this case, it's literally only the one you've just come from. Will do a reaction. Now again, we know that the zombie closest to you here is just going to move one square because they move one square. So it's just going to stagger that a little bit closer to there. And then the Crimson Head prototype moves 2. So that's just going to steamroller into the same square as it chases after you. So the good news is, looking at this, you found a way to connect up to your allies, which is encouraging. Might I politely suggest that you definitely consider that. So the last thing you do, while I breakdances with the Crimson Head prototype, is that's right, no worries.
It's a habit.
Is Q if you want to sign up.
Oh dear,
he's become detached from his base.
Tabletopia.
He's just too beefy.
It's a game in itself, isn't it? Watching this,
we know that he's coming for us. He doesn't even need to be standing in order to do the damage.
Yeah, he's just. Oh, look at this! He's taking his buddy with him.
Yeah, he's holding his hand and just.
Okay.
Just kind of horizontal sort of situation now.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, in the meantime, you get to draw a card from the tension deck. Well, let's proxy him with another Crimson Head.
Yeah, I believe that's
the
right thing to do.
Come on, Mikey, just get all clear. All clear, mate. All clear.
You deserve one at this point. You've had enough other stuff to go. All good. Nice work. So it's all clear other than zombies stumbling along behind you, which is good.
Okay.
And now those terrors over. It's over to you, Sai.
It is.
I believe in you, Sai.
Terrified already. There's already way too many things on this board for my liking. Right, so I think I'm going to be tactical. So I'm going to close this door.
See ya.
So these rooms are sorry, Barry. These rooms are no longer connected. It's for your own good, I promise.
No, it is.
Now these rooms aren't connected. Every time I'll make an attack, we won't have to worry about that guy leaping further towards you. So I'm going to take a couple of shots at this zombie in front of me, I think. And see if I can put him back down as a corpse with any luck.
Come on, you can do it. What are you shooting with again?
It's 2 handgun shots. So
nice. Come on. Ooh.
It's a push, which isn't great.
Well, Rebecca's not known for being super shooty. So remember, the Crimson Head prototype is going to react to that.
Oh, whoops.
See, I'm not the only one who laughs at such things.
I just feel sorry for old Mikey because he's just being hounded.
You know what? In that case, he's at least not in the doorway, so I'm going to go and...
Just a quick question on the prototypes thing. Does it say that it's any attack, or is it like a knife because it's silent? Does that get around it?
Any attack.
Oh, no.
Knives can make sounds. If you're stabbing things with a knife, it's probably going to go at least. That's a sound.
My shins.
Okay, so the reaction phase, this zombie's going to follow me into this square, but that's not terrible.
Yeah, because you opened the door, didn't you? Yep.
And I guess the Crimson Head prototype's in range to attack.
It is indeed. So,
Come on,
so what's the top
Mikey.
card? The top card from the tension deck for discard part? Oh, no
It's
symbols,
just
so
a standard,
normal
To
box
explain to
standard
people
attack.
at home, the icons at the top of the... Is it the tension or the encounter?
the bottom of
tension-
the encounter
tension.
cards,
The
yeah.
bottom of the encounter cards.
They sometimes have little icons and it determines which attacks they do, doesn't it?
Yep, so that's exactly it. It's part of their AI. Now, in this case, it should do its normal one. So usually it's roll 2 blue dice and see if you can get some of those arrows.
Come on, mate. I believe in you. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enough.
Glorious. See? Crimson Head, Schmimson Head. You're fine. So, excellent. And then tension card.
Tension card says, cornered. A vicious snarl sends a shiver down your spine as you realise your foe has found you once more. Locate the tile closest to the active character with enemies but no characters. Remove the enemy on the tile with the highest threat level and place him on this character's tile on the closest spawn point.
So is that
Luckily,
this zombie over here.
yeah, that guy's going to come and say hello to me now.
Brilliant. So we got more people to worry about.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
I politely suggest just hit that tension deck and make sure you do shuffles. Since
Oh, I
you're drawing an awful lot
shuffled.
of bad
Oh.
cards.
I'll shuffle again just for safety shuffle, but I shuffled.
Safety shuffle. That's good.
Oh. I like the way that even Sherwin's sweating like, this is a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
Well, we'll see. I mean, otherwise, you guys are going to get a nice easy
So
to the end.
So just to clarify, we've got one little icon, death mask token thing up here where Mikey
Yep.
is.
Mhm.
We
We've got
haven't
enough
got
one
anything
down the
down
bottom.
here, have we? So we've got
There is
There's-
one that's
There's one in
that's
this
like-
corner. Yeah.
right.
that's
Okay.
falling through.
So it's just there, is it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
You're going to
that
need to
is-
actually pick that up to flip it over as a point. So you might have to detach that tile. But let's see where we get to. You can always grab one of the other hexes for the. And
I
put
think
it
it
next to the
should
tile
be
so you know where it
okay.
is.
Yeah, should
There
be
you go.
fine.
I
There you
think that I'm going to try and follow suit with Sai.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Let's,
go activate Barry, move him 1 to the door. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Come on, Barry. Come on. Get up.
I do like this part where you guys are sort of watching the models fall over, so putting them gleefully on the most uneven surfaces you can. It's
I'm just going to hover him for the moment so that we know where it is. So he's going to go there. He's going to open the door for 2, in for 3. Now, Sai, do you think that it's worth closing the door, or do you think it's worth trying to? Because can you shoot?
I would close the door now and reduce
Okay.
the number of potential zombies in our midst.
So that is
Uh,
my 4th activation, and then I'll place Barry there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's cool. So reaction phase. So Rebecca needs to make an evade roll because that zombie in the same square as her is going to try
Certainly
and bite.
do.
Come on, Sai. Yes.
Yeah, all good.
Glorious. The zombie also in the corridor. Yep, it's going to stagger 1.
And then
By our
Mikey.
view, Chris.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Oh,
See?
Safe, mate.
Yeah, easy.
And then
Okay.
should we see what's on the tension deck for yours
Let's do
truly?
it.
I'm sure it'll be nice and chill.
Oh,
So
well,
let's see.
I
It
think so.
is. It's all clear, baby. Don't even worry
Oh.
about it.
No special attacks. Life is good.
Don't
Cool.
worry about it.
Hey,
That's probably
Mikey.
the
So
best that I could hope for my turn. No one died, and we all
no dice were rolled.
Exactly.
Right. So for me, I need to get away from him. So I'm gonna have to do another evasion.
Mhm.
Yep.
So
You should go towards the hex and see what's there. 'Cause it
Yeah,
might
that's
be
what
that
I'm
that's the
doing.
marshal gate.
probably.
So let's
I'll
make
do-
an evade roll first and see where it works.
Yeah.
Come on, Schmix, you can do it.
Ah!
Nope.
Oh, that is the noise it makes as well. So unfortunately that fails. Damage. So you grab the heart that's on your character profile and drop that down 1 level. So it goes from the first bar to the second one. There's 5 bars. Yep, perfect. And then the next thing you get to do is you get to push the Crimson Head away. It's not going to make too much difference because obviously it's going to chase you through those doors anyway. So
Yeah. So is it just the one movement?
it moves 2. So push. Oh, sorry, that costs 1 action to do. You push it 1 square.
Okay.
So any adjacent square, really. Yeah, push it through the door. Ordinarily, that's quite a good tactic to then shut the door in the thing's face, but in this case, it won't
It
care.
follows. So that's cost me 2 actions so far, hasn't it?
That was just the one.
One action.
Yeah.
Oh, just the one,
One,
right? Okay.
Yeah, one to the tail.
So 1, 2. So I've got
Yep.
1 left. So I
Yep.
guess using it is an action.
Yep. Makes sense. Yep. So flip over that token and see what you've got.
Ooh.
So wind token. So if you guys look at each of your death masks, you should see there's a small icon. Put it on yours, and it will tell you whether you have that one.
I got the star.
I've also got the star.
You have the sun, in which case one of you.
Sun.
So
Okay.
quick check.
I have the moon, so that is the dummy one that
redundant.
you were talking about. Yeah.
Right. Because
Right.
we never need to go to that one again.
Well, we know it's
Yeah.
there.
Yep. So you know all the other ones. When you find them, are the exact ones you need to go to.
Oh, blimey.
Right. Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. You're good. Okay. So reaction phase now. The only one you've got to deal with. Yep. Crimson Head's going to get storming towards you around the
That is a
corner.
horrible position to be in right now. But I have
You say
ultimate
that
faith,
to you.
Mikey.
Remember, he's kind of got a grenade launcher.
I do.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. So tension deck
So-
is it now?
Yeah, it's you, Mikey.
All right, tension deck. Yeah,
Come on, mate,
no
come on,
worries.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
all clear, baby.
There you go.
What's
That's
your
one
what's
of
your
those
symbol on
symbols.
that?
That's the wind symbol, I think. Oh, no, it's
Oh,
not.
it's an X, like
A
a.
green X.
So- Okay, so any zombies that are actually X-Men will do something in their next turn, but as none of them look particularly like Wolverine, except for the one perhaps chasing you, Mikey.
Yeah, I was about to say the
you'll-
prototype is the only one.
Let's check its card. Has it got a...
It's got one of those attacks. It means it's going to hit. If it hits you next turn, it's going to do 2 damage.
Oof, rough.
So it'd be good if your allies don't help it by doing things that will cause it to move into your square. I suspect.
Don't worry, Mikey. We'll be real careful.
All right. In the interest of being careful, I'm going to run away.
Run away!
Yeah,
Nice.
success. So I'm entering this room, which the encounter token is, slipped
there.
into the basement, but it is there. So I'll be drawing 1.
Come on, just a corpse.
And it-
Nothing else. Nothing else.
A zombie. Heightened senses. Search the tension deck. I don't actually know how we do this on Tabletopia. Until an all clear card with the X symbol is revealed. Place the card in the discard pile, then shuffle the tension deck.
Now, if
So
Sherman's been a
realistically,
real
you've already-
nice person, we've just drawn that, so maybe we can.
Yeah,
just...
you've just got that. You'll save you the effort there. You've already
Yeah,
got that
that's
one
fair.
on there.
That's fair.
The intention is to give you a more powerful card to do
Right.
it, basically. And Tabletopia is something which is not super friendly. So
Did it say on the closest or just any biohazard?
It'll
It'll-
be-
it
it
would
would be
always be the
closest.
closest, yeah.
It's
Don't worry too much about that guy standing up, I don't think, because it's not going to
Whoa,
happen.
whoa.
Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Let's just leave him.
he's doing his thing. Yeah, he's doing his thing. Cool.
I'm going to have a tactical door shut.
There you go.
Uh,
Zombie stands up. Paid attention. It's good.
I think I'm just going to move straight over to the crest. I've got enough room to
Yeah.
to maneuver here, so I think I'm just going to go stand over by the crest, and that'll be my turn.
That makes a
and the
lot of
zombie's
sense.
going to
So that's
shamble
going to go to there.
this way,
Unfortunately, the Crimson Head prototype is going to move into Chris's square.
Yes, it
Not
is.
so good.
No.
So it just
I do
always
feel sorry. I do feel sorry for you, Mikey. You've
It's
really
all
drawn
right.
sort of
I'm
straw
used
here.
to it now.
Wait. Why does the Crimson Head move in? Because he says here that he only does a move reaction when any other model suffers 1 or more wounds.
Yes, but it ignores when it's when it
Oh, so
determines
it counts every
link
card as
tiles.
being unlocked.
Yes.
Damn it! Crimson
Yeah.
Head!
Okay, and attention says that it's all clear. It continues to be all clear.
See, this is the thing.
And now that secondary attack has been buried, so that's good.
Right.
Yep.
Good. Yes.
So,
That is good.
Mikey,
Yes. Hello.
you're going to be attacked regardless of what I do.
Really?
I'm saying this is like as Barry's like unhooking the shotgun, just being like,
Yep.
Well, it won't ever attack as a reaction to a gunshot.
That's like
Being Mike
somebody.
is square. It's already given him a big hug.
It's like
So
smothering
that's
someone with
so-
a pillow, going "Shh, I'm sorry."
So, but this is like I'm guilt free now, surely.
You are. Ah,
Because it's
It's
going to attack you no matter
fine.
what, mate. It's going to attack you no matter what.
you rascal.
I
Go on.
either do that or I just try and barge my way through with his hefty beef. So
I'm hard, me. I'll take it on chin. You do it.
This is very true, mate.
To be honest,
guard.
you're gonna have to go back through there anyway. So killing these zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. How many shotgun ammo do you start with? Is it 5?
Start with 6.
Six.
Okay, and I can only do 1 shot per turn. Is that correct, or is it 2?
You can
you
shoot.
could
You
do-
could shoot 4 times if you wanted to, but you would blow
I
through
see.
4 shotgun shells. You know,
I don't
Yeah,
so-
it's you can't rapid fire the same way as you can with the pistol. So you one shot.
Do we
That's
think
it.
that it's worth just doing 1 shell and then moving away from the other one?
It could be.
I'm polling.
So would you
silently.
have to declare all your actions first, or could you go like, for
No,
example?
you can do
Oh,
them
okay.
as you go,
Yeah,
So-
so you could give it a shot, see if you miss,
and then go from there.
Yeah.
and go from
I'm
there. Yeah,
going
yeah.
to shoot this one here, who's the kind of in my way at the moment.
Okay.
You're in my way. And Barry, just to give it a bit of spice, he's pushing the shell in, he's clocking it, and he goes, "This one's for my daughter." You know, it really means something to him, so we better not fucking miss. Here we go. Barry, man. It counts as a hit, though, doesn't it?
that's a hit.
So if you have a look at the shotgun card, it tells you
Oh.
on that sim.
Thank you.
And the shotgun card tells you that does 1 damage. So that's going to be enough. It also has decapitate built in because when you hit someone with a shotgun, it just dies.
Hold
so
on, friends.
you-
I've just pressed a button, and I think it's showing me all of the help things for Tabletopia. How do I get out of this?
That one I'm not so sure.
I
Can
think
you
I
click
pressed
elsewhere?
F1 by accident.
Did you press the little question mark in the bottom left corner?
I'm hoping that if I just press something else, it will just disappear. Phew, it is gone. That was terrifying. We're back on track. What am I meant
Okay.
to press?
Welcome back.
Yeah.
So thank you for everybody. Thank you for helping to educate everybody about how Tabletopia works. There, it was good. Feel free to screenshot that if you're looking for guide.
I'm so
Pin.
annoyed that I didn't even just get 1 as a headshot, because that's now a corpse, isn't it?
no, because
no,
of
no.
the because
The
of the
shotgun, when you
decapitate rule on a shotgun, boom, head comes
Yeah.
straight off.
When
So
you
no
hit
corpse.
something with a shotgun, it's very little. It's very messy.
Delicious.
What
so the
is
good
going to
news-
happen
Yeah. I'll let
is
you,
that
do
this
it start.
this zombie is going to take the time to move into your square now.
Yep. So I'm going to
So-
need to do like is he biting straight away, or is he just in my way?
No, it's just
No,
it's just
come for a
moving.
hug.
Yeah, he's just come to say hello. You might. It's up to you now whether you introduce him to the shotgun as well, or if you want to just sort of weasel around him, or
I think, to be honest, I'm going to have to make sure that he understands that we are entering the painy season, and
Nice.
he's not
Painy
brought an
season.
umbrella, as Beanie says. So I'm going to roll and
Do
shoot
it.
him in the face again. Hopefully, I'll actually get like a really satisfying hit this time. Come on. Thank you.
I mean, I like the way that blowing the head off of a zombie wasn't satisfying.
No, I want it to be that like it's just the that lovely feeling of the double icon of the shattered bullet holes. It just feels
Mhm.
nice to see.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it count? No, it doesn't count as a
No, it
bloody
doesn't.
hit.
No.
Oh,
So Barry's going to get bitten a little bit bitey.
I don't know how.
So you get to take 1 damage.
He misses. Oh, actually, no, I've gone down to 4. Yeah, 4 shots on the shotgun. So I'm going to take a bitey unless I roll a damage. Is that correct, or is that?
No, it just automatically hit you because you failed to hit it in combat. You don't roll dice twice.
Sick.
So Barry's on caution now. You do get to shove the zombie away though. On the plus side.
I am just going to shove him away, I think, and then I'm going to spend. So that was 2 actions to do that.
Yep.
And I'm just going to move. I'm sorry, I'm not
yeah, that's probably the right thing to do.
getting there, warming
There you
up
go.
slowly.
Cool.
Does the
so
crimson
reaction
head
phase.
matter? Does the crimson head? Oh, it's
He'll only ever move. He'll only ever move as part of a reaction to like a gunshot.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
I was thinking. Like he's
But now
already
it's
on you.
Yeah, but now it's a reaction phase. Now it will try to bite you.
perfect. All
Hasn't
right.
been a problem so far. I mean, you guys are you're selling it up quite a lot, but you're about as you're about as dangerous as like wrestlers at the moment. You're kind of selling fake punches at each other to kind of make it look good for the audience.
Right. Let's do this.
Oh,
Oh.
does that count? That one?
Is that one?
Yeah, it's good. That's an evade.
Hey!
See,
Get up.
cool.
Attention deck, Jules.
Oh, here we go. And it is all clear. Do not worry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Perfect. Right. So I'm gonna run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I hang about. So 1, 2, 3, and I can open the door, but I can't get out. So
that's not the worst thing though.
it's not. So I'm going to move to there and open the door with my.
You need to make an evader. Remember. There's
Yeah, that was it. That's it. So I'll do that first. So, oh heck!
Thank you, Lawson, for putting in a link to the
Boom!
Kickstarter.
Yes. He's
Glorious.
away. He's done it.
He's
Right.
running.
And he's got there and opened the door.
Who knew Chris
He has
could
got
cook
it.
was so agile?
I know,
I
right?
Yeah, right. Just punches the Grim's head like a boulder and runs straight up.
I like to think that it's actually still holding on to his massive arms, but he just hasn't registered it yet. It's just like what?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah. Okay, so that's that. You do get to move the Crimson Head because that's a fun thing you've been doing for ages, right?
Oh yeah, I love it.
But this is the furthest away that it's ever been from you.
Yeah, it's
I'm
exciting.
starting to get separation anxiety from it.
Yeah.
Like, I hope he's okay.
Thing is, I'm gonna walk into that room next to you in a minute and just be like, "Shoot, miss!
What?
Oh, damn!"
You get to walk in a minute and do a Barry kind of, what is this? As a Crimson Head just comes lurching out of nowhere and grabs you.
Yeah, but I'll say, "What is this?" But I'm looking at my dice rolls.
Yeah, that's also true. So tension deck time for Chris.
Oh yes.
That
Come
fun
on.
time. Fun time of
Something,
year.
something fun. All clear.
Oh yeah.
See, the good news is all the all clear cards are going away now.
No.
Okay. So on my first action, I'm going to do the flip this. What are we looking at? So
Ooh.
who has the sun?
That's Jules.
I have the sun.
I
Damn.
have the sun. Well, I mean, that's not terrible.
So what I've got to do is get back there and place my death mask
Yeah,
on
and-
that token. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right.
That's
Okay.
correct.
That changes my game plan immensely from go and annoy Mikey to go and annoy Sai.
Well, you can always get it on the way back, remember?
Yeah.
That's true.
Do we want to listen
That's
to
probably-
it, gang? I feel like this is the
I think
feel
that's
the puppet
like-
strings.
I think that's what you call sage advice.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, you've got some choices. I mean, looking at this, right, you know that you need to make your way there. You also know that Chris and Rebecca are going to need to explore further to try and find where they need to put their death masks.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what you could do about now is go and play decoy with the Crimson Head while they're doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course, that is quite dangerous.
Well, I don't mind letting it run around with me as long as you just don't bring the others with you. Like, it's cool. I've got this. It's fine. Me and him, we got a good thing going on.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
Okay. So two. I'm not too bothered. Well, actually, maybe I should take care of this zombie, actually, since we do have to come back here. So yeah, do you know what? I will fire a
Flamethrower.
couple shots at him.
Oh,
That seems a bit excessive.
it's getting all itchy then. I was like, oh, come on.
Itchy tasty.
Yeah.
All right, let's try a handgun. I promise if it fails, we'll
Well, yeah.
it's a push.
I promise you, if you fail or even roll, then the Crimson Head will react and move into Chris's square. I do
Oh.
promise you that.
Yeah. Sorry,
It's
Mikey.
fine. Mikey's not even phased.
It's just my feelings. They'll heal.
Yeah.
Okay,
Your buddies are really not helping you with this, Chris.
let's see if we can burn this guy.
Burn him.
Yeah, that's enough. That's more than enough.
Nice. So I haven't actually checked the flamethrows.
So, yeah,
stats. Oh
it's,
man, what's the
What's the
board
range?
icon?
What's the range on that flamethrower?
It's a range of what? Oh dear. Well, okay, I decided not to push it then. Let's.
yeah.
It is
You
a
have to
range
ask
of
the
one.
chat- You have to ask the chat whether that's a mulligan that they're going to.
Oh, don't. These guys here, they're brutal. They'll just be like, nah, doesn't count. Like,
Chat, you know the right decision to make there.
to be fair, they're lovely.
It's fine. It's a teaching moment for how the flamethrower works.
Yes.
We'll frame it like that.
Can
It's
you
for my
explain what
benefit.
the icon is near the one damage? Is it like an explosive thing?
Yes. So that will basically that action now applies to everything in that square. So the shotgun has a similar thing. So that one wound will spread across everyone that's in the same square. So if you grouped a bunch of enemies together, you can blow all their heads off, or in this case, burn them all to smithereens.
Blimey, okay.
I love the
No.
tactical element to this. It's really scratching my
isn't it?
lizard brain. It's great. I love it.
Now, because that's a flamethrower as well, unsurprisingly,
Yeah, no corpses.
leave a corpse.
Cool. That's all my actions since I was fooling around with that guy.
Yeah.
So
But you do get to do a Crimson Head evader roll.
Yeah.
Everyone's favourite thing. Happens every turn.
Chris, you'd be the
That's fine.
absolute trooper. in
all
this
good.
one.
Smashed it.
Yep.
Oh, I tell you what,
I
mate.
don't see what we're worried about.
Yeah, right.
And it's all clear.
I can imagine, like, well, like Barry and Sai was like just messing around on the lower floor, and you just hear Chris grunting. I'm just like, guys, what are you doing down there?
Just all these screams, just literal screams.
Yeah.
Chris Redfield's the original tank.
He is.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so no pressure at all. But I'm going. Sai, do you think that I should come back in with you then, and we'll explore down this area, or should I push forward over here and try and explore this area of the mansion?
Go right, I'll go left.
Yeah, I think you should enter that room that we haven't gone in, because actually there's a door connecting that room and where you need to be, in fact, to deposit your death mask. So,
okay, so
that is pressing forward, I think.
I think I'm going to take a shot at this guy with the shotgun, so that I can clear the path, so that I can come around here. Although it is still going to take me 2 actions, because you can't go diagonally across this corner, can you?
No, I think you should come this way into this new room. These two rooms are connected, so
So
Rebecca's saying, just throw yourself into that unknown area. That's great.
Okay, right. Let's see if I can do
Be
this.
fun.
Then. So 1, 2, flip, 4. So I'll be in this room with you for that turn.
Okay, yeah. If you want
that's if I dodge, or if I shoot and kill it, then I can still end up there as well. But if I miss, then I'll be only able to just stand there looking like a lemon with the door open. So what do we think?
Shoot it.
Shoot
Shoot
it?
it.
Cool.
Yeah,
Right.
shoot it.
Okay, we're going with the shotgun, I feel, because I don't want to leave a corpse with that one.
Okay, that's fair.
And let's roll it. I don't believe this. I haven't had a single hit this entire game.
It's really amazing.
Like, statistically, this...
you've got basically... I think you've got one of those things they have where they like launch confetti in.
You know what? I'm just going to get rid of this dice. You always put in dice jail, don't you, for the other one? So I'm going to use that, and I'm a bit worried now. So I am actually going to take another shot with the shotgun. I just don't want to be bitten again.
So that dice has run out of batteries. We're throwing it away.
Here we go.
I like that one.
You can have that one for your things. I don't believe this. Right, just right. How many times? Right, the next one. Oh, fantastic, brilliant, sick.
Okay, so you do take 1 damage.
Lads,
on the plus side.
I'm not happy with this.
Rebecca, you're going to need to come and do some help things for this.
Right,
You do get to shove that zombie away now, which is more than your attack.
Lucky me. Can I push it this way, further down
Yeah.
the corridor?
Yeah. And I'd perhaps suggest,
So that was 2, 3, 4. I'm just going away from it. Just leaving it be.
Yeah, that zombie is just Neo. It's Neo in zombie form. So you get to evade. Speaking of ninjas, you get to dodge the Crimson Head again.
Yes. Making it look easy.
Yep.
You're even getting some hits. Just getting random hits. Just storing them. Just storing them in your pocket.
Just casual stuff. Yeah.
Vernon, I know, mate. Vernon Punk Basia says, "Wow, Jules, almost impressive."
Yeah.
It's because I'm
Jules,
projecting bad luck now. I need to get back onto the positive mindset train. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, positivity train. That's the way. So you get to draw a card from attention deck.
Oh, lucky me. Right. Okay. Here we go. It's all clear.
It's great.
No
it's
icon
great
either.
being Barry. Yep. Tremendous. That deck's kind of going down a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not. There's no way to save in this, is there?
Well, you've got to explore and see if you can find one.
you saucy little devil.
Right, so it's me?
Yes.
Perfect. So I need to do an evade to leave.
You do.
Come on. Yes.
Nice.
Right, so 1, 2.
Remember, when you go on there, you have to draw a card from the
encounter deck, isn't it?
Yeah. The umbrella.
You have some good luck with this. Come on. Nothing bad. Ooh.
What's
Dead
that?
Rising. After spawning, replace the closest corpse with a zombie.
Oh,
Right.
Now, because you can't resolve that, there's no corpses. Am I correct?
None.
Yeah,
Because you guys have been doing pretty good. You get to draw a replacement instead.
Joys.
Oh, what? What's if you can't fulfill it? You just have to draw another one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Spawn 2 zombies. Great.
Now, because they won't spawn on your square because you're in the current exploration, so they'll just drop down in those two in that corner there.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'll bring these 2 lads over.
I wouldn't. Those are Crimson Heads.
Maybe not.
Bring those.
Maybe not.
Those feel like the bad choice.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's size go next, and they're in a good position to actually do some good
Right.
exploration, so should
So-
be okay.
Or to Hill Barry, one of those two things.
So I've moved
Mm.
one. So that's one action gone. I've got a grenade launcher, and it might be worth firing a good old thunk into them.
Ah, look at that. That's a glorious shot, because that's got the explosive one, I believe.
And they're on
Yeah.
the same tile, so I wanna
Oh,
get
same
all of
square.
them.
You annihilate both.
Tell you what, when he
All about that.
he just he's not played this game before, but he's mastering the
Pro.
rules.
Pro strats here. So you get
Right.
to roll one red.
Oh wait,
Oh.
isn't it 2 red?
So
One
could
red.
it?
This one.
Just
One
the
red.
one red, yeah.
But this has
Yep.
like only a 1 in 6 chance of failing, right?
Yeah, this,
Ooh, what does that do? That
you
does
double click on the
2
card, it will tell
damage
you.
to everything there.
Perfect.
Oh man!
So that's two pretty looking corpses.
Goodbye.
Wait a minute, Mikey.
Right.
Based on that amazing shot that you just did there, the Crimson Head has got 4. It's got 4 left. And when does it get back up again?
So the Crimson Head. So I think have you just dropped the typewriter in there?
I have dropped the typewriter in there.
So
One of
you
these
wanna grab
zombies just transmogrified.
So yeah, you
It's a mimic.
Crimson Head's got 4 wounds.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So if you shoot it enough to drop it down, then it will go down, and then basically every time it would react, you remove one of those wounds until it's up to 0 again. It's lost all its wound tokens, then it revives
Okay.
and comes, resurrects, comes back
So we
after you
can buy
again.
ourselves
Remember-
4 turns if we kill it.
But
remember, you made an attack, so it's going to move into your
it's
square.
going to
right
move
now.
into my square again. Yeah, that's fine.
Is there any restrictions of using explosive weapons when you're right next to an enemy?
No, there's no friendly fire,
Good.
and there's no self-implied
Smart.
cremation. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so it might be worth having a blast on the old thing. So I've got two actions left.
Yeah.
So
You could use the pistol, get a bunch of pushes and pull away. That would make some space.
So how does the pistol combat work? Is it per
Yeah, so
act-
pistol.
one
So pistol, you roll 1 die. So per bullet you spend, you roll 1 blue dice. You can spend up to 3 in a single attack.
Perfect. I'll spend 3.
So drop your dial down by 3 and then go nuts, my friend. I
Hells
think your
yeah.
grenade launcher, by the way, should be on 5. Right?
Ah, right. Okay, I dropped it down. My bad. Oh wait. There
If
we
you
go.
double click it, I was about to say, if you double click it, then you can have it come up larger on the screen. You've got little orange arrows that'll be useful for you.
Perfect. So I'm going to roll these first 3.
Yep, seems good.
Ugh!
Ooh, double push. Nice.
That's
So you get to
What are you
push it 2
looking for?
squares. Then you
Wait.
just
So
move away.
can I put it to there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So then there's no point locking the door. So there's no point wasting the thing. I'm just trying to think. Okay. So if I'm is it per corpse to burn? Is it an action?
No, so if you use your there, because there's 2 in there, you'll burn both those corpses because you get a 2 because you've managed to kill them both in the
That
same
is
square.
smart.
See, you can do it from
You
the
can-
adjacent square.
yes.
So you don't
Oh,
have to move.
nice.
Oh, sick, because then I don't need to move, so I'm just going to burn those corpses then, and then that's
Cool.
all my actions done.
So you lose 1 of your fuel tokens, which you've
Yep.
got down the side of your profile here.
oops.
Whereabouts am I
Um,
looking, my friend?
Over
If
here,
you
please,
go
mate.
down to there, you've got these little white tokens. So 1 of those goes away, and those 2 corpses go away. Sad for them. Then
don't
it's reaction phase. Was that your 4th one?
Yeah, it wasn't it. You moved, you fired, and then you burnt the
Yeah.
corpses. So
So there's Crimson Head's going to jump back into your square.
Totally fine, understandable.
Yeah,
Irresistible.
he just,
irresistible.
well, he's just smelt the sweet bacon in
Mm.
here, and that's what it is. And then now you've got a
I'm not gonna lie, I love the fluidity of this. Like with the changes
Yeah.
that you guys have made to the encounter deck and stuff like that. I feel like it's there's no downtime at all with it. It's just constant action all the time.
So I put one of
it's
yeah.
we want it to be something where that's it. Even if there's no enemies around, the turns are super smooth, right? They're super quick. You can just blast through your 4 actions, just
Mhm.
running down the corridor or whatever.
Yeah,
Do we have
perfect.
a,
All clear.
Oh, we have a thing on there though. What's the
Cool.
top one?
1 sec, let's have a look. It's again another cross.
Okay, so the Crimson Head, if it hits you next turn, it's going to do 2 damage.
It's not going to hit me next turn, though.
I like your style.
Oh, by the way, China Blue from Steam Fortress has entered the chat as well. Hello.
Hey!
How's it
Hey,
going?
China.
Okay, so
okay, so I got some choices here, I suppose. Do you feel like you need a heal? Do you feel like you need some medicals?
do I ever?
So,
But I
because
think,
I could obviously come and open that door and give you a quick spray.
I think what
Without
we
spending
could
an
do-
action, just casual kind of just quickly
Right,
mace
just-
you and then run off.
I feel like I can survive the next round if maybe you want to go into the next room and then I'll come and meet you and then we can
Catch
start
up
the
would be.
next
Yeah,
round.
that was kind of my first thought. So
Mhm.
we might as well
Quick
make.
thing, by the way, if someone wants to
use-
just make sure that tension card balances on the deck, because when you try to refresh it, that'd be
Ah.
super useful if they're in a
Yeah.
stack. So yeah, if you hover over it, it'll land in it eventually.
There we go.
Okay.
There you go, perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
So 1, 2 to open the door, 3 to step in. This was a yellow room with the tile in the basement
Yeah,
again.
that's, oh, it's interesting. I can see it on mine, but it's right in the middle. But sure.
Okay. You can count the deck. Be kind. 1 zombie. That's not terrible. Here you go. That guy. Oh no, he's going to be directly in front of me. So 1, 2 to open the door, 3 to come through. I guess I give him a couple handgun pops. Why not?
How many pops are we talking?
2 pops.
Ooh, top of.
Nice, safe number. There you go.
Oh,
That's how it's done.
absolute
leave a corpse
gunslinger over here.
Yeah, leave a door. Well, what happened to the Hippocratic Oath? So we leave a corpse there. The good news is obviously you've left that in front of a door.
Yeah, that's sensible. Not ideal, but there you go. I didn't roll a push, did I? So, okay, that's reaction time. So that's going to be prototype again.
Just a quick question from the chat from Sophia Murphy saying, do the other players have YouTube channels? I know for a fact that Mikey has one called Fang and Bang, where he does loads of streaming of stuff every single, is it Saturday and Wednesdays?
It's usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Nice. A triple dip. Sai and Sherwin, do you have any sort of personal stuff that you'd like to plug?
Well, I unveil that we actually we are both part of a podcast, a Resident Evil podcast. In fact, there's the T-shirt. So the YouTube is First Aid Spray Podcast, and you can find us everywhere at FA Spray Pod.
Amazing.
And then, of course, the Resident Evil, not quite. The Steamforge YouTube is where you can find us more professionally as well. We'll be there, and otherwise, just go check out various different Steamforge sort of socials, Twitter, Facebook, that sort of stuff. If you're enjoying this, there's a Resident Evil Facebook group which I thoroughly recommend you join for the tabletop game. They're really nice people in there, very enthusiastic. So
awesome stuff. Is that the end of your turn, Si?
Yes. Mikey's turn to roll another successful event.
Mikey's turn to do another thing that he's been doing the entire time.
Yeah.
Because I've just left the poor guy to deal with the
pressure on him
Crimson
now
Heads.
that he's going to fail one.
Oh no!
You had to go and open your mouth, didn't you, Jules?
So,
sorry.
unfortunately, because of that symbol, that's going to do 2 damage, not 1.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, that's fine. So I'm down to 2 health. Oh shit!
Not so confident
Suddenly I'm remembering that Faith No More song. It's funny until someone gets hurt. You get to push the Crimson Head away on the plus side.
It's just the 1, isn't it?
It's just the 1.
Let's go.
Well, don't worry, Mikey, because I'm not going to do any shooting in my turn, so you'll be fine. It will just move into your space for next time.
Yeah, that sounds like I'm going to be fine. Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the 2 damage? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is flip open this door for 1.
1 second. We've just had a tension card. That was okay.
Yeah,
What's the symbol on it?
It's all clear, but it's the much more dangerous symbol.
Oh, brilliant! The trivial pie pursuit of pain.
Yes.
Yes, the trivial pie pursuit. So the crucial point is it will still do. The Crimson Head now has, and will do 2 damage if it hits.
Wait, what? Oh no.
Yeah, one range.
That's
2 damage.
a slight typo, and there should be a 1. So and it'll also end up in your square as well. It lunges in.
Is that what that hand cycle means?
Yeah,
hand and the half circle.
Yeah.
Grim Fandango. So I've opened up the door with 1, 2, 3, and I'm just going to end my turn here for 4. We'll come back for that icon later.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So now reaction phase. So that zombie is going to in the corridor.
Is this encounter thing here gone, by the way?
Yes. Yeah, I resolved that. So
cool.
And then you've got the Crimson Head's going to do that attack. So, Mikey, you've got to make your evade roll. It's the normal arrows, so you can roll any of the arrows. But you could lose Mikey at this point after probably abandoning him.
Oh,
not both.
Bellissimo.
Well done.
Clutch roll. The Crimson Head does end up in your square. Even if you evade, it lands in your square. It's just lunged in to come to give you a big old hug.
yay! Post-pandemic, not so keen.
Yeah.
Nicole, if Nicole Sinclair is in the chat saying Steam Forge Games Discord as well, cough cough. If you've got a link, feel free to drop it in, and we'll try and get that approved because sometimes they go through to the spam chat, but we'll put that through as well.
Yeah.
See, sorry, they've come to get us because we didn't represent well enough.
That's right. Getting bullied now.
Yeah, I know if I turn back on the China, lots of angry messages from China saying, "You fool!" Here's all the links that you need to send.
Okay, I'm gonna draw from the tension deck now, shall I?
Yes, do it, dude.
Oh, come on, please. Good. All clear, and the icon has changed back to the X-Men, so we're all right. It's gone down a grade of pain.
No, if I get hit, that's still 2 damage, mate.
Is it?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
That was actually worse. Ah.
It's equally as bad.
Is it me?
Yes.
It is.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot the handgun at the Crimson Head and try and get some pushes.
Yes,
Yeah,
smart.
Okay. Yeah.
3 bullets to go.
Three
That's
big
one.
bang bazinga beans. You going for it?
3 big bing bong bazinga beams, right? It's dish. Right, so let me just drop. Ooh. So that should be down to
If you
10.
do any damage at all, you might be in territory. Just start to grenade this thing to death.
Yeah, we
Oh,
we meant to air quotes kill it to buy some time.
Okay, I can do that. So 3 bullets to begin with.
Yeah, make some space is definitely a good option. See how far you push it first. If you push it.
So it's a 1 push.
Only one. Made a little bit of room.
A little bit of. God damn.
Get out of here.
So now, is it the same? Is it the same with the grenade launcher, or is it 1 shot is 1 action?
1 shot is 1 action. So
okay, well, I've got 3 left, so let's pump a Grenadio in its dish.
Yeah.
How many grenade rounds have you fired?
Just the 1, mate.
Yeah, so you should have 5 in there left. So
yeah,
yes, that's actually it. So this would bring it down to 4. Cool.
Come on, come on, mate. Oh, it's 3 damage or 2?
2, I believe.
Okay, so grab 2 wound tokens and put that on the Crimson Head's card.
Right. Ooh.
You gonna finish him off with another shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna do another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't react because you've hit him with an attack. So.
Oh,
yes,
right.
he's down.
So the Crimson Head is down. So let's not. Yeah. So let's not overturn the model on its side because we have enough issues. But basically, yeah, put the last one on there, and you've got 2 actions to do stuff, and he's going to start healing. So
I've got 1 because I shot with the pistol first, and then did 2 Grenados. So that'll put me down to 4, 5, 3.
So
3.
3. Cool.
It gives me a chance to get away at least one square. I'll move towards this one here.
Smart.
Yep, makes sense. Right, so reaction phase. So the only thing that's going to react possibly is token off Crimson Head prototype.
Yeah, and I still need to do the door.
You do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I like the fact that when you pull the card from the door, it still gives you that kind of like opening kind of vibe. So let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
no. What's that?
No.
Oh, it moves from me. Get up.
Right. So place the Crimson Head in the same square as the next character to activate. Yeah.
Which is
so it's still down.
It's with me inside.
I love the way you literally just dropped it over the top.
Fling it over.
Just fling it over there. That doesn't look like a Chris-shaped problem at all anymore.
It's all come back to get you now, lad. Isn't it? It's going to get you, Jules. It's going to get you.
I wish I could just stand over the top of it, just shooting it in the face of the shotgun every single time it moves. Just like.
But that means on the next turn, if you can get yourself in and out to put the mask on, it can give us like a good 4 space break rather than just the 1 because it was constantly on my tail. So if you 2 work smart, which it looks like that you're doing,
Oh,
We
Si's
could
the
be
brains
honest
of this
here.
operation.
So
Oh goodness, no pressure or anything.
it's fine. We've got the brain, we've got the mind, we've got the body, and we've got the soul. We're good. The three
Yeah,
way
right.
is
apart
there.
from
You
I'm
know what I
the
mean?
soul.
We're shooting zombies.
I'm the soul, but it's left me.
Yeah, you say this. Jules is currently trying on the see if it looks enough like a zombie.
Yeah.
It's just going on. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Okay.
I think that was a pretty good turn for you, Chris. That was well done.
Yeah. Thanks. Feel good.
I mean, these two are not looking quite so happy about life anymore, but
We'll
you
be
know,
fine.
that's-
We'll be fine. Positivity. On the positivity train. One to the brain. Positivity train. Let's do it.
Okay. I guess I've got some choices now. I mean, I guess I can ask you again. How do you feel about your health situation?
Not great.
Not
Not-
great. That's
No.
all that I'm worried about. But
You can use one for free, though, can't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's your free action.
I can. So it might be worth doing that now. I know it's not, we'd be
Hmm.
slightly wasting a segment, but
I think this calls for it, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's the right time.
okay. So let's discard a first aid spray.
So
a free
congratulations,
action.
Barry. You're feeling much better about life.
Back up to full health.
Thank you very much.
Doesn't cost you an
Um,
action. You just casually mace Barry in the face
Right.
with a first aid spray.
I mean, it's tempting to head Mikey in your direction and heal you up as well, but that's kind of where I thought you were coming this way. So I had a first aid spray with your name on it, but if you want to continue exploring,
I can come back.
you're my guest.
I mean,
Okay.
I personally would say, Mikey, you've got some space now. You're wounded. You
Yeah.
probably don't need to worry too much about that stuff.
Right, it's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
You've got to
Yeah.
find it, and you guys have got to find a typewriter.
Yeah, it's true. In that case, I'll soldier on. Should I? How much kerosene have I? Got 4 kerosene. I feel like I should not waste. I think I should just use one here and clear this corpse from the doorway because that's
You
going
guys
to
are very
present a problem.
methodical with very methodical with
Well,
the
it's just having to
kerosene.
go back through. I can see what Si is thinking.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, it's very sensible.
1, 2 to flip open the door.
Mhm.
It's going to be 3 to step through
Into the unknown.
into the unknown. So
Final
where's the
card. So up top here. So it's at the moment it can stay on its side. To be fair. It's ooh,
Okay.
that's a big chunk of tile. That
That's a
is.
big boy. Let me zoom right out so I can.
Ooh. Ooh.
That is spicy, that is.
Mmm.
You guys
It's
are
a
connected
long
back up
corridor with
again.
not much dodging.
Oof.
No, that's definitely true.
It's fine. I'm sure that Barry is
that
great
looks
with his one
fine.
dodge. To be fair, I've been missing enough that probably I'll actually get quite a few dodges.
You get the bullets when you say that
Yeah,
now.
I know. And I've tempted fate then.
I think you found your typewriter looking at that card.
Ooh, okay. Let's have
I
a quick
believe
look.
you're correct.
Yeah. It's in the little middle room. So if we get in there,
Yeah, you-
and there's an item as well.
If somebody says that we ended up needing an ink ribbon, I'm gonna cry.
There are ink ribbons in this game, and you do need them. But I don't know. Do we start with one at all or not?
You should indeed have one. Have we got it on here? You
Uh,
certainly got at least one with you anyway.
Okay, so we've got one, so we can reset the tension deck. It buys
Oh,
us
they're
some time.
yes, you do indeed. They're right here next to the wound tokens. You have two.
Perfect. Thank you.
Now the good news is you have some doors, you have some items there, which is really. You also have some of those orange, have those lovely orange encounter tokens as well.
No, they're going to be like really difficult ones, and one of them's got blood splattered on it, so I'm not really feeling confident about that side of the corridor.
As a suggestion, before you start dropping them on tiles, and those encounter tokens, since they're
Sorry,
just in
Shane, you
case.
cut out a little bit there. What'd you say?
I was going to say, why put the encounter tokens next to the tiles rather than on them in case they fall.
Yes.
through.
Smart.
Probably a very clever idea.
Mm.
But yeah, see, look, you'll be fine. You've got 3 of those. Even in the safe room's got one. It's good.
It's such a fun game, though. This.
Oh, I'm in love with this.
All right, that's everything. So I've stepped in.
Oh yeah, and also you found the other hex tokens.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
Sick.
So I'm going to have to draw 2 encounter cards now.
Oh.
No pressure.
So, yeah.
You can do it.
First one, break through. Locate the closest tile to the active character that contains one or more enemies and has closed doors. Open all unlocked doors on the tile. Do we have any enemies?
You absolutely
It's
do.
that one zombie that we left behind, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's going to open. Well, yes, but it's going to open all those doors. So now it's got a buddy coming through that door, and it's going to be connected to all of yours. So that's actually literally just opened everything. So now everything is connected.
Okay, that's
Wonderful.
fine.
like
And the
that.
other card, before I soldier on, is another zombie.
Oh,
Goody.
blimey.
Goody gumdrops. That guy's gonna hang right a bit. I would suggest for my last action, is to wow, that was violent.
Okay, I'm
They've come apart.
I'm gonna try and lift Rebecca. Come on, Rebecca,
Yeah.
come here.
I was going to suggest whether you guys were going to lock the tile. Now but it's added to the charm.
All good. Christopher Smith says, has the dog jumped through the window yet? Not yet, but there is always time, and these corridors look pretty ripe for a dog ambush. But if you want to,
you're going to say ripe for a dogging there.
Hey, now let's leave that until after the stream.
That's an entirely different show.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Live and Let's Die is after dark. Now, over here, you can see the lovely models that you'll get in the game if you go to their Kickstarter and pledge. You can see you've got some regular zombies here. Got the Crimson Heads, who are nasty. This guy here, he's just given up the ghost. And these are the Cerberuses, which look very grim.
They're such beautiful sculpts. Like,
I think so. If you're doing this, you need to move out of the way of everything. And
there we go.
Yeah, I just realised the crest was hidden underneath, which is not what we want.
While they're doing this, I will just quickly.
Oh dear!
Does this
what is going on?
This button.
If you move all the tokens and the dice and everything out of the way, and then start again.
Yeah.
Right. Can people see this? It should be the Kickstarter itself that I'm showing the people at home now. £1.2 million pledged for a £100,000 goal. So there's a lot of people. 7,900 people have already backed this, and it's entering its 25th hours to go there. So if you do want to back this project, now is probably the best time to do it, because, as you can see here, there's been a lot of stretch goals that have already been unlocked. As I get down to that section right now.
We've actually been doing something quite interesting with this Kickstarter. We've which is quite different. We had an open world Kickstarter, which sounds absolutely nuts and actually is. So basically, at the start of the Kickstarter, we gave every piece of narrative that basically says, you've just escaped into the mansion. There's Cerberus have chased you inside. You hear a gunshot off to the left. You hear footsteps upstairs. Chris wants to go upstairs and investigate. Going the other way. Which one do you want to follow? Ooh. And backers got 24 hours to vote on that. And after they made their decision, once the narrative follows them along, whatever they find in the room they go to gets added to your pledge, and you're exploring it out that way.
That's
and
really cool.
We've basically been exploring through the entire time. We found other survivors, our enemies by them, chose to some leave behind. We've chose to save other ones. So that sort of stuff. We've made lots and lots of narrative decisions. Backer cool. We've all told the story together of exploring the Spencer Mansion. It's been so much fun.
That is absolutely mad.
That's amazing.
And then right now is the final vote. I think. I mean, I may be dropping spoiler bombs all over the place, but tonight is the final vote that we've just announced. Just unlocked Albert Wesker, who everyone knows. Everyone knows Wesker. He's finally been uncovered, and we've now got a final vote and Wesker to save as part of the narrative. Whichever one you save is going to be a special version of that character, which is like progressed along a little bit further after the events of that tyrant attack.
Oh, so 2 seconds. I think that the Discord is frozen a little bit. Let's try and do that again. Right, okay, it's come back again. Apologies for that, everyone. Sean, can you repeat the last 10 seconds? Because I think that was cut out a little bit there.
So, yeah, no worries. So, where we're at now is you've literally just got to. We've just unlocked Albert Wesker and Chris. They're just about to get attacked by that tyrant, and if you're a backer of the Kickstarter, you get to join in and actually vote which one of those two characters you want to survive and get an advanced version of that character narrative a bit further along down the line.
Amazing.
So definitely something to make a choice for, because it's a meaningful decision that's going to change the face of the Kickstarter, which is cool.
So cool. I'm just looking at all of the different things that you've got. He's got advanced Jill. He's carrying the shotgun running. You've got Brad Vickers.
Yeah, we've
Advanced
got Rambo
Kenneth.
down there.
Richard is in there as well. Advanced Barry with the flamethrower. Oh. An advanced Forrest as well, carrying the grenade launcher. And is it a scoped pistol or a magnum?
Yeah, that's right. Scope pistol.
And chimeras as well. Ooh.
Those are some truly beautiful models, although they are terrifying things.
That is absolutely mad. I'm just scrolling down. Right, okay, are we ready to rumble? Because I'll go
I
back.
think we are. Sorry, could you please press the lock button just for my own sanity, if nothing else, on that collection of tiles?
All right. Okay. So my last action, I think, wise to do another tactical door slam. So all these
That's a lot
zombies
of
we've left behind.
Yeah.
So the reaction is going to be this zombie moves towards me.
And you lose a token from the Crimson Head.
That's correct. Off it goes. And then I'll draw from the tension deck. Eventually. Come on.
Nothing bad, nothing bad, nothing bad, nothing bad. Please.
All clear.
Absolutely
The best kind of all
fine.
clear.
Don't even worry about it.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, Bazza.
Yeah.
You.
Baz.
No pressure, right? Okay, so let's think about this. If I move away from this Crimson Head, do I still need to make an evade roll, even though it has no
it's currently down. It's currently down.
Well, I'm going to take full advantage of that fact and just move away right now.
You could do the crest.
Yeah, why not actually? Because will this unlock this door over here?
No, you got to do all three.
All three.
I'll do all three, but that'll lock one of them at least.
Yeah, okay. That might not be such a terrible idea. So I'm going to go... Is this door closed? I can't actually tell on my screen.
This one's open.
Okay, so
Yep.
1, and then 2 to go here, 3 to activate this and use my sun token.
Yep, so you discard the Death Mask and discard that token at the same time. You've done one of them.
Fantastic. 1 of 3 done.
The Barry sitting again. I've done my job. Life is good.
And then I think I'm just going to make another move.
Get ready to shut some doors. I think you've got quite the procession of zombies that are going to come storming after you at this point.
Yeah, I think I'm going to move him back here so I've got potential to exit and shut that door as well later on. And that's the end of my turn. Reaction phase. These guys here are going to move up.
They are.
And then I will draw from the tension deck, which is all clear and no symbol.
Nice. Right. Well, you've done that.
Freedom.
Okay.
You're freed. You're free, Mikey, to do whatever you
I
want.
am going to open this door here. And then I am going to come through it. So
you discard that yellow token and draw a card from the encounter deck.
cheers. Right. Okay, let's have a look.
Oh,
Dead Rising. After spawning, replace the closest corpse with a zombie. We don't have any corpses, do we?
So you got to
No.
draw a replacement.
Oh, I thought we got off with it for a second and I forgot.
No such luck, my friend.
A Cerberus!
Oh, no.
Oh,
Bring
such
it on.
cutie, Poochie.
Yeah.
So where does it spawn? Oh, right next to you.
Uh,
Okay, let's
It's
take a
gonna
look
be-
at
no,
their,
it's going to be item
gonna
card
be-
deck.
Oh.
Sorry, I think.
yeah.
It's currently having a gnaw on something that could be a bone, could be a key.
Okay, so they've got
Okay.
the agile keyword, which says during the reaction phase, if the Trivial Pursuit pie wheel was the last card drawn, this enemy makes 2 reactions instead of 1. Right.
And it wasn't though, was it?
No.
So,
Okay. So hang about. How much health has one of these doggos got?
One.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Okay. Okay, just
So
the
you're
one.
actually going to experience a nice thing that can happen with this game now. You're not doing. You could shoot that through a door, then shut the door on it, and it won't come through after you.
How do I do that?
So if you were to hit that and get a couple of pushes, for example, you could push it into your square, shoot it back out through the door behind you, and then shut the door in its face, and it would be trapped, and it wouldn't be able to chase after you anymore. I feel like you've missed a chunk of the game because you've been pursuing a thing that has just charged after you relentlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So think tactically about how to move that thing around. Or, yeah, just try and gun it down with as many bullets as you want. Entirely up to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it in the face, I think. So hang on. So
Let's shoot it in the face and see where we get to.
Yeah.
move open. Okay, move open. So I've got 2 left.
Getting some
Yeah.
big love for the dog, by the way, in the chat. Yay, the dog.
Yeah, everyone loves the poochies.
Everyone likes the right. Time to put 3 bullets. Put 2 in its head
Go on then.
Less.
because it ruined the sofa. Right.
Gonna old yeller it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's mean.
Or we could go Cujo, and then it's justified.
Yeah. Well, it definitely is Cujo.
Right. Here we go. Come on. Oh, hang on.
Not
Do
both
them
of them were
both.
selected.
Yes.
Yeah, we killed it.
Look at that. You got to push at it. It doesn't really make too much difference because Cujo
Hey, nice
won't
shot,
leave.
mate.
The Andrex puppy will not leave it.
Oh, don't try and make this into a cute thing that it is.
The Andrex is to help clean up afterwards. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Fair enough. So you got one action left.
I should point out.
Yeah. So here's some things that are going to happen now. So these zombies are going to move.
Yeah.
Towards the
Oh,
closest
there's
character.
one token to take off the thing, isn't
Yeah,
there?
and 1 token to take off the Crimson. To be fair, that's what everyone else has been doing to you.
Yeah.
the
Don't
entire
worry
time.
about it. Don't
That's
worry
kind
about
of
it, mate.
fair.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
fuck 'em.
So is that the last one, by the way?
That is the last one.
So
Yeah.
the Crimson Head now stands up, and it's good to go.
Okay,
Cool.
so I'm just going to do what everyone else has been doing. I'm going to shut that door.
Yeah.
Good choice. It's a very, very good choice.
Yeah. Thank you.
So at this point, you've now got to do attention phase.
Yeah.
So the only thing that's going to react to the Crimson Head is Barry's square, I think.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about you guys at the moment. Yeah, everyone's sort of laying on the
Unstable
Yeah.
mutations.
What's
Oh, that doesn't
this?
sound good, does it?
Your foes writhe and twitch uncontrollably as their bodies react to the virus chasing through their veins. If an enemy has both the cross and the pie special attack, it performs a pie special attack.
So basically, this is just giving you a card that has the both of those symbols on the bottom of it. So the Crimson Head is definitely redoing the pie attack next turn, for want of a better name for it.
Brilliant.
Gross.
Eye attack. It's a great visual, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pie face shit.
Okay. It's my turn, isn't it? So
It is.
1, 2, which is the square with the quest marker, or crest
Ooh.
marker, even. I'm going to flip it now. Hey, perfect.
You've
That's
got
the
them
one
in,
I
haven't
have.
you? Yeah, nice.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. That means the one
You
that's next
spend
to
one?
me.
It is, exactly.
Yes.
You
I
spend
think
one?
I will just I think that's probably the right thing to do. So
Which
I
is-
will.
Yeah.
Done. Okay, discard that token. That's good. That means you've got one left to do. Out there where the lights are.
Oh,
I think you
Oh.
cut out a bit there, Showen.
Oh, sorry, I was going to say, out there where the door is, 2 of the lights are blink green. So one more to go, and then the door.
Ooh.
Ooh.
so that zombie's going to move in, and now
Let's try and take a bite out of Barry.
it is.
Now I only get 1 defense dice. Not as agile as the rest of you, but
I'm feeling very glad about the fact that I healed you earlier. Now
yeah,
that seems
thank
like
you so much for that.
Because this will do
And I
2
take
damage.
a hit anyway, so
2 damage on that one.
down to caution already, but I do get to push him away, correct?
Away. That's correct.
Now let's poll the group. Where do we think that I should push the Crimson Head? Because
Oh, I like
He
the
moves
start.
2, so it doesn't matter. He's going to be back on you next reaction anyway.
I love the weary tone in Chris's voice. Oh, it's bad.
I'm gonna
man.
push the Crimson Head here for the simple fact that if I do a shotgun attack, it will target both of them.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm-
if you roll the double blast anyway.
well, that's
Okay.
clearly going to happen. That's what I've been saving myself for this entire time, don't you know?
Very, very sensible.
Right, let me draw from the tension deck
Yeah.
before we continue. It's all clear. In that case, go right ahead.
Right,
Blast away, Barry.
I'm going for it. I'm going to go ham. It's 2 shots from the shotgun, or 2 dice from 1 shotgun blast. Let's just see what it does. And this affects both of them, doesn't it, in the same square?
If
I
you
roll
roll
the-
the double,
If I roll the double. Okay, here we go.
you're targeting the Crimson Head.
Okay. So it just does 1
Okay.
damage.
Yep. So if you were targeting the Crimson Head's going to take a wound.
I think I am going to target the Crimson Head with that one.
Okay. So you grab a wound and drop it onto the Crimson Head's card.
Cool.
Boom.
And then I'll fire my second shot. Come on. Oh my
Oof.
god. Seriously, mate.
That wasn't good. So both of those enemies are going to move into your square now. Have we got more open doors as well? Because I can't
only
see
this
because they're
one.
angling like
Yeah, it's
that.
only that one there.
That one will have to. So that was the first reaction. And now because you fired, yep, Crimson Head and his buddy are going to move in there, and that one's going to come from.
Yep. So I'm pretty screwed right now. So I'm going to try and just dash away through the door here and shut it to try and minimize what zombies come after us.
You're using your special ability, though. I see what you're doing. Smart.
Here we go. Oh, good. Nope, that's still damage. How much damage, though, is the question.
Only one. But you do, because you're Barry, push every enemy in your square away. So you get to push all of them away.
All of them can go into that corner there. That is a pathetic turn. And I'm going to go into here. So that was 2 activations. Gonna stay? No, come on, mate. There we go. 2 activations, and I'm going to close the door there. If somebody can flip that for me, because I can't see it on my screen.
I mean, the red dude's just going to sprint through anyway, but...
Yeah, but that's all I can do.
The other ones won't, though.
Oh, that's a very good point. Yeah.
So now reaction phase, and the Crimson Head is indeed going to charge for it. Wrong one, I'm afraid.
Is that
Oh, no, you're right.
Is that the Crimson Head?
You're right.
Yeah. Okay, here he is.
Yeah,
So this could be it. This could be the end of the game right here, because I'm...
Well, Rebecca can save you.
I'm only... But he does
She's
2
got
damage,
first aid
doesn't
spray,
he?
she can resuscitate. Yeah, but she can resuscitate you with a first aid.
Classic. Here we go. And now I've rolled my first actual hit, and that is
He doesn't
Barry.
actually attack. He doesn't attack. He just moves in.
Oh, does he? Oh, right. Okay, so just going to save that one. Bank that.
You wasted your double hit.
I am very annoyed.
You get to draw a card from attention deck, though, to celebrate.
Oh, lucky me. And I hope it's going to be a good one. It is all clear, but there is a symbol at the bottom. It is the X-Men symbol.
Right, so you could take 2 damage next turn. We'll see.
Come on, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
All right, Christopher.
Okay. So, the A symbols.
That's an item A. It's one of those blue cards off next to the tension deck.
Have I got to be on the square to get it, or can I get it from adjacent?
Same square.
Okay. What? Like so, and it's an action to pick it up as well, yeah.
It is indeed.
So 1, 2, 3 to pick up, 4 to then move next. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll go 1, 2, pick it up, and then I'll move my last action to the. Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. And then just draw one of those cards and see what you got.
Which cards are these? Sorry.
So it's this deck.
Oh, this
tiny
one,
blue
okay.
deck.
Oh,
Grab the top card and see what you got.
what we get? Grenade rounds.
Oh,
Yeah!
nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
Oh,
Couldn't have been better.
Could not.
Please come and save us.
There's a strange kind of effect there where the other two are saying, who are on, ignored you at the start, go, after just abandoning you for the entirety first
Yeah.
half of the scenario.
Shoes have definitely changed feet like right now. I feel like a Donny. So that's my turnover. So yeah.
Yep. So there's can be a roll for.
I'm shaking it
Sorry,
properly.
crazy,
I feel like I'm
afterwards.
trying to get some.
Do I?
Some good Jew and Juju's dice into it. Let's
oh.
do it.
Oh, there we go.
Finally.
Beautiful.
Do I do a reaction?
That's your reaction phase. That's what Jules was doing.
Ah, right.
So, so you've got no enemies near you. They're all dead. And then you get to draw the
Tension.
tension card.
That's the one.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
Keeper's Diary. Itchy
Is that
tasty.
saying you can't save? Oh no.
Not quite.
Itchy tasty. This card remains in play. The next time a character makes a search action, they draw and resolve an encounter card, then discard this card.
Oh, man.
Draw 2 encounter cards. So
So you don't have to worry about doing. So quick look. Where are we? So we did say you're on the teeth. So yep, you got to draw 2 encounter cards
Right now.
okay.
Yep.
Wait. When next character makes a search action, isn't it?
Oh, I see. Oh, in
Yes,
which case,
that
sorry,
will-
it's increased by 2. So you're okay for the moment, but those 2 cards will get drawn if you're on there.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Which is the
So-
teeth? Sorry.
Teeth is the
Oh, it's
on the actual card stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
So basically, that item A in that typewriter room probably isn't the safest item to pick up at this stage.
No.
Just change things a little
That
bit.
is
Although
annoying.
you might want to go there. To be fair, you might just want to
Get
to
in
get
and
out.
out.
get out. To be
Mhm.
fair,
Mm-hmm.
Would it be worth you guys running around the back passage, taking the long way around to me, and then we go through the doors that way and kind of get those zombies stuck in that long passageway?
Yeah, if we can
Well, you can
outrun.
actually-
If we can
it's worth
outrun-
pointing out. Remember, those 2 passages are also going to spawn more encounter cards. For you
Oh,
guys.
yeah,
of course,
they
I
are.
forgot about these 2 here.
Okay, well,
Well, we have to go in those rooms either way. You know, Chris has to go in there to do his crest
Yeah.
token, and so I think that might be an option certainly when we get there to scoot around the back passage. Definitely. Okay. I mean, again, I've got options here. Am I coming to use my second first aid spray, or shall I soldier on ahead?
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling absolutely fine. I've got a first aid spray of my own.
Have you?
No, I don't.
I might recommend you go and use that first aid spray.
Yep. Sorry,
Crimson Head. To be honest.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. So let me evade away from this guy, I suppose.
Yeah, show me how it's done.
Oh,
1, 2, 3 to open the door. I'm going to have to step in because I have to be adjacent.
And then
but then I can use it. Yeah, I can use it for free. So that's lucky.
Thank you.
That worked. So
there goes.
Heal yourself up.
Thank you. Right.
That's me. Reaction time is going to be this zombie's going to follow. And yeah, Mr. Crimson Head is going to take another swipe.
Did you shut the door behind you on the? Oh no, yeah, you did because the Crimson Heads. Oh no, but they're
going to try.
You will move this.
They're going to go around.
Well spotted.
Okay, here we go. Rolling for Barry's sick evasion. Oh,
Big Barry!
He made it, Big Barry, but his Inga beam.
Oh, yeah, he did. See, now you shook it up before. Yeah, it's empowered.
Shaking the bad luck up. In fact, I'm going to go absolutely ham on this Crimson Head. I've had enough of this absolute bullshit.
Right, okay. Well, it's your go. Tension is clear, so...
you got the all pie, though.
We did get the all pie, yeah.
The all pie. All piper.
So what we're going to do, right? Scythe, I want you to be a part of this plan because you're right here with the meeting of the minds. This is what we're going to do.
Okay.
I am going to fire 3 rounds of my handgun into it. Then I'm going to follow that with another 3 rounds of my handgun. Then I'm going to reload, and I'm going to fire another 3 rounds into it. And all you've got to do is just shake off that one wee little zombie.
Like this plan, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Because,
Yay,
I might take it out. I might just...
It's certainly possible. You are Barry Burton. I mean, that's enough of a reason. Doesn't
mean that much to be apparently at the moment. So I'd have been there 3, so no, I did 2. So I'm actually on 10. So I'm going to spend that to bring me down to 7. 3 dice. Come on, let's make use of his actual aiming skills. Apparently, when he misses, because misses are hits, and that should have been what I was using from the start. I got a shotgun drunk. Ooh,
that's 2 hits right there.
That's 2 hits.
Boom. That's 2 damage
and
a push.
Right, he's pissed him off. That's it. Now we're feeling it. Now we're feeling.
So you get 2 wound markers on the Crimson Head.
1 more and he's down.
Because Barry has this, and then basically just takes a little blaster. That zombie is going to come a little bit closer to Rebecca, though.
Yeah, and these guys round there as well.
Now, what I might do is go, instead of reloading, move across to the same token that you are, Sai, close the door, and then use my final 3 to shoot this guy.
This
is the pro strats.
Yeah, that was good. That cheesy.
Yeah, cheesy. That's what I'm all about. Fromage plays. Here we go.
Fromage plays.
Okay, Amazing. Here we go. It ain't easy being cheesy, and I'm rolling. Oh, it's a double hit again.
Oh, it's very dead.
Oh, you just saved the moment. Okay, cool. So you can put another wound.
He's literally just gone. That's it. That's enough. I've had it.
Back to Winnipeg.
Back to Winnipeg. Okay, so it doesn't move diagonally across.
Oh, well, no, it was just the one.
A little bit back, yeah.
Okay.
Cool, right, so that's those guys.
So
now it's reaction phase. So now they are going to move as well.
Yep.
They did their gunshot reaction. Crimson Head's going to lose a token.
Fine. We can live with that.
Yeah.
We keep hold of this card for the moment, don't we? Shall I do the tension deck thing?
Yeah, you're doing the tension deck thing.
Oh no. Death rattle. Sinister growl echoes from the walls, dripping with malicious intent. But where is it coming from? Are you under attack? Draw an encounter card. But on this one, we draw 2 encounter cards, and it's the X-Men logo. So here we go. 2 encounter cards.
I'm not worry why it's on the floor, but let's find out.
Here we go. So this is the first one. Boom. Undead Surge. After resolving all encounter cards, all enemies on this tile make a reaction. Fine. Does that mean that we lose a wound from the...
Yes.
I just spent all that effort to try and put it down. And then
I might run away from it then, in which case.
Replace the closest corpse with a crimson head. Are you pissing kidding me?
Ready corpses.
There are no corpses.
There aren't any
Is that
No,
not
you take
this?
corpses.
Oh, that's all right then.
So you take
Yes,
another
you do
card.
get to draw a card, a
Let's
replacement.
draw another one.
Trust me, that's good that you don't
Replace
have
the
to do
closest
another
corpse with a crimson head. Right. Just
Another
keep-
one.
Just keep on going. And then spawn 2 zombies. Absolute
Oh, goodness.
bollocks. Right. Okay. Oh, God's sake.
All right, let's have a look. Let's see where they're going to go.
Just have a quick look at the wording on that first one. If you on that first card that had the extra reaction, is it after spawning everything on the action on the square takes over?
Yes, is after spawning.
So those
After
are
resolving
are-
encounter
are-
cards.
Yeah, so those zombies are going to react as well.
Oh, no. Okay, so we've got 4 here. But luckily, Sai, you have a weapon that deals lots of damage to people in the same square, right?
Yes.
So let's
Potentially
just
alright.
quickly look at it. First, we're going to lose a token from the. So that's going to go down to 2,
I can't believe this. I did all that effort.
and then those 2 zombies that appeared are going to stagger that much closer.
Okay. I think that was as best a turn as I could have had, and the game has punished me for it.
Yeah, that was pretty good though.
Mm.
What you saying earlier about cinematic storytelling? It's
Oh,
very much that,
yeah.
wasn't it?
It was beautiful. Cool.
Okay.
So now it's who's next? Is it Chris?
It's me. okay.
It's great. It's me. I'm having a
Yeah.
good time. Just me
Hold
and
up.
this dead dog next to a sofa.
Yeah. So open the door for
It's like a DFS advert.
I'm gonna walk in. So encounter. It's an orange one. So
Yep. So 2 cards from the encounter deck.
oh, my favorite. So the first one is we got Spawner Zombie.
That's okay.
Unsettling feeling. Draw a tension card as well. So
You do that now.
All clear, all clear. Yeah.
all clear. And then the second one is Spawner Corpse.
That's fine. I mean, I'm
Oh,
glad that
that's-
wasn't the other way around with the drawing of the crimson head thing.
Yeah. So at this point, you could just dash straight past that zombie if you wanted to into the corner and get to where the token was.
1, 2. Wait.
Did you have to open that door?
So I
Yeah,
opened
you
the
did
door,
open it, yeah.
came in, so I'd have
Yeah.
to. So I think I'm just gonna maybe. Oh, I don't want to shoot because then that'll cause
Oh.
those guys.
Don't worry,
So
because the door's locked over here. So
Yeah, the doors are all closed. So
Oh,
It will still interact with the Crimson Head.
true.
yes,
that
that
will take a
means
token off.
take a token off. Okay, well I'm just gonna go. I'll use.
Right.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I'm gonna move 2.
Okay.
Okay,
So you
so-
make an evade roll as you move through the zombie.
come on, mate,
Yeah,
you can do it.
that's-
I believe in you.
Yes, I can.
Nice. Absolutely.
Gosh.
piss.
Nice.
All day, every day, baby.
It's all good. So reaction phase. That zombie's going to get close,
Yep.
and then Crimson Head's going to lose a token.
That's okay. Wake up, mate. Just wake him back up again. I'll put him right back down in the ground. Not even fussed.
What, you're going to do hand deliver him to Satan himself?
Yeah. Special delivery. I'll just drop him off on my moped.
Nice. Cool. And then tension card. For you, Chris.
All clear,
Yes.
all clear. Come on, mate. Big one.
Oh, hang on. One sec. There we go.
Come on, mate.
It is not all clear. Oh, piss. Sounds outside. Groans echo through open windows and hands clutch at the glass. Lay low until they're gone. If this character leaves their current tile during the next turn, their player must draw 2 extra cards in the next tension phase. This card affects all players on the tile. So just me. Good thing it's not going to do anything because I'm not leaving the tile
Yes, this
Yep.
is true.
on the next turn. So I'll just discard.
Yeah, put that at the top of the pile, and then that's it, though. It's always good.
I think it's the other pile, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
There it is.
Haha.
There you go. Good times. Cool.
Fantastic. Cool.
So over to the shotgun bros or flamethrower. Team flamethrower.
Yeah. Time for flamethrower party, I think.
Now, I'm not going to
Alright.
lie, side. The image that I've got on my screen, because I've zoomed right in, is pretty epic. We've got the pseudo breakdancing Crimson Head and 4 zombies right there, and you just are looking casually off to the right, like there's nothing to worry about in the world.
I love the idea of this close up of Rebecca and her flamethrower, and then sort of like the window and the door, you can see another zombie pounding on the glass as well.
Meanwhile,
That's what you want.
not even considering what Chris is up to.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
feel
Bastard.
like Meanwhile, on the other side of the mansion,
Yeah. No one has seen
Alright.
poor Chris for ages. All they've just heard is screams.
Let's do it.
is it flamethrower time?
It's flamethrower time.
Oh,
Goodbye.
chef kiss, my friend.
Goodbye.
So that's going to kill those 2 zombies. The good news is, Crimson Head feels that nice warm heat on his
On his bones.
licking, and basically stands up.
Oh,
Oh no.
rough.
Actually, then tries to take it to the ground by
you go.
diving at you.
Right,
You're going to
what
lose
should
the
we
last token off the Crimson Head, remember?
Yep.
do? Ooh, what
Okay.
shall we do?
Yeah, now I've got 3 more actions.
How many flamethrower fuel bits have you got left?
Absolutely loads of it.
Then,
8.
Should
All
we
right.
Should we just burn him again? Burn him a little bit, singe his bones?
It's not terrible.
Yeah. I've heard worse plans.
What, the Crimson Head?
Maybe. And then I can just go
Uh,
full Barry ham sandwich and
Oh,
just
full Barry. That's just literally it.
like he won't die, but the amount of lead that he will be carrying around with him will weigh him down significantly.
My only concern is if I fire at the Crimson Head, these zombies are going to get closer and closer and closer.
Well,
Yeah.
at some
No,
point you
use the
spin around.
shotgun. I'll just-
At some point you spin
Alright.
around and flamethrower them as well, right?
Fair enough.
The beauty of a flamethrower is it's very very indiscriminate what it kills.
There it is. There it is.
All right. That's
One.
one token. So
so
is this going to
those
be my
guys are-
turn? Am I just going to...
No. You don't have to do this. If you want to do something else,
So
feel free.
those zombies will get closer now. Well, to
Uh,
be fair, I don't know. There's a better tactic for you, or a better.
I mean, that's exactly right. Yeah, I don't really want
Crimson
to...
Head now is in your square, by the way.
Oh,
Oh no,
does it-
sorry, you hit it with attack. No,
I
ignore
hit
that.
it,
You-
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you could just run through the gap now and just leave us. Just like, bye.
I don't think I can.
Remember, if Barry dies, it's game over because you run out.
Yeah.
I won't die. I'm on full health. I'm fine, he says,
You know what?
lyingly.
Let's just keep going. Sustained blast of fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's another one.
That's one for Crimson Charlie. So these guys are now in your square. Attack.
Yep,
Or
fair
one
enough.
of them is anyway. You've got to attack that zombie.
So yeah, I'll just leave him behind and move it accordingly.
Flamethrower it is.
So he's here, is he?
Yeah, he's in
No,
the
he's
center.
not.
of
He's-
the
Oh,
He's
he's gone.
dead.
No, he was. He's dead now. It's a shame because if you fired at the Crimson Head, dead Crimson Head. But he's in your square now.
It's true,
The Crimson
but
Head.
there you go.
He's dived in.
Why would it have been dead Crimson Head? Because he's only on 2 wounds.
And this would be 2.
Oh, yeah, it would have been 2
wounds.
things. Oh, yeah. Whoa, I'm going on
There's
a
a,
ride.
lot, there's a lot going on in this part of the mansion.
It got busy
Yeah,
fast.
got real
It
busy.
really got busy. Okay, now it's reaction time. So yeah, it's going to attack me. What are we looking at?
How many actions have you done? Si, have you fired 3 times
was-
or 4 times?
4. That was my whole turn.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So
Alright.
yeah, the Crimson Head's going to attack you.
Oh,
Yep,
not even
it's fine by
fussed.
me.
And then the last zombie's going to move in. So
Right, okay. It's shotgun time, Barry. This is what you were made
attention
for.
card first.
Yeah,
Attention
let's,
first.
let's
Come on. Please nothing bad, please nothing bad, please nothing bad, please nothing bad.
Well-
Oh, it got bad.
Oh,
Open the closest.
actually,
Oh, that's fine.
that's not so bad.
No, it is bad.
All enemies on the connected tiles immediately perform a reaction. That's not great.
Well,
but
yeah. So at least you've opened the door. You've got a nice way of escaping now, I think.
Because all it
Or
does
is that
just
open?
means that one just move into the square, doesn't it?
he
We can't get
actually
into the square.
can't. Yeah.
So he's just going to stand there and watch.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to roll for the Crimson Head again, aren't
Oh,
I?
please,
Because-
that's
Yeah,
fine.
you can't
You
use
take the-
Fall of Fate anymore.
Yes,
Yeah, that's fine.
yes.
Well done.
All right, Harry. I'm for
Okay. You've teed me up
hot
now.
steaming lead.
There's
We
nothing
are
I can do here.
touch
So I
phase now.
think it's shotgun time because of the fact we can clear off the zombie and the Crimson Head
Right.
if I roll well. And I'm feeling it
remember
now.
to I think
So,
shoot with the Crimson Head because that's the one you need to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shoot the Crimson Head, but obviously if I get the thing, it will then
Yep.
spread to the other guy, won't it? So here we go. Barry on tour.
Accuracy by volume.
Ooh, I felt that
That's
one. I felt that
not-
one.
Oh.
How
So
have I
actually, interesting. There's an interesting thing you could do here.
okay.
So you're going to take 1 damage.
Yep.
You get to push both of those enemies. So
Yep.
the enemy in the corridor behind is going to move in. Crimson
Yeah.
Head, you can move out. So you could shut the door and at least resolve that problem by 1, at least, if you can make it.
So what? We're switching this zombie out here, and then
Well, no, you're pushing the Crimson Head out there. That zombie effectively goes out there, and then the other one square. So you might as well just leave the 2 zombies where they are because
Yeah.
they're just going to switch positions. But the Crimson Head can go out there.
Okay. He's going to go out there because he's more of
Yeah.
a pain to
And
deal
then
with.
you could, yeah. So potentially, what you could do here, if you then try to shut the door,
Yeah. Oh, Barry.
yeah, try and I think stand up on a flat surface is probably the easier way of doing that. But you need to make an evade roll to do that, obviously.
What do we
that's
think?
true. Yeah.
What do we
But
think?
if you fail, then you'll push that zombie away from you. You can push it also behind the door and then shut the door in its face, and then you have to deal with a Crimson Head.
Yeah,
I would
that
agree
might
with
be
this.
That might be the smart plan to take a bit of damage to do a bit of damage. Okay, right. So I am going to try and make an evade out then.
Yep, to shut that door.
Oh,
Give him the old Barry Bonanza.
Wait. So what am I doing first? I'm doing the shut the door action first, am I?
Yeah, so you'll need to roll an evade to shut the door because there's an enemy in your square.
Cool,
so anytime you would be trying to do anything with an enemy in your square, you'll have to try and evade it first.
Gotcha. Okay, right. So let's roll. Boing. Nope. Fine.
Not gonna work.
Take a bit
You
of
get to
damage.
push that. Take a damage, but you get to push that zombie.
So he's out
into
there.
the
They're all out in
center.
that corridor, and then I'm going to close the door.
Yep, which is easy.
3, and then I'm going to cry a little bit and start shuffling myself over here.
Good shout.
Good.
It wasn't great, not gonna lie. Taking 2 damage to do no damage kind of sucked, but fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, the other thing you have done, to be fair, by moving over there is now when the Crimson Head reacts, which you will do in a second, it's going to jump on Rebecca instead of you.
I kind of need you to take this one for the team side because the fact that my dodging is not good.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Who knew Rebecca was a tank? I can
Yeah,
take it.
exactly,
You
right?
do need to, tension card time though.
Yep.
Come on, stand up. Okay, right. So here we go. Barry.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Phew, needed that.
Yeah, Barry walks away. It's kind of that sort of simple mind track in his head. Forget
It's
about
just
me.
like,
I'm
I don't
playing in the
see
back.
an enemy, so therefore there isn't one.
Yeah, I like your
Beautiful.
start, Barry. Cool.
Come on, Mikey. You can do this, man.
Right.
Unlock that door and let's get out of here.
I'm first gonna shoot it.
Yeah, that's not a terrible idea.
We'll put 3 into it again because
Mm.
I've got I got another like 6 shots of grenade launching, so
Mhm.
because that's
Plus
all I'm
that.
using end game. Right.
Yeah.
So give it a shot. Come on. Okay, it's not dead, but I can push it too.
You can
You
push
can
it behind you, and then
push
that
it
way you
behind
can.
you around
Yeah.
that corner.
Hang on. So let's have a look. So where can I? So I can
Yeah,
I
you
push it
there.
diagonally?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
push it there.
No, you can push it round the corner. Push it to
Right.
the square. So you can push it
Okay.
into the corner and then round one.
So then 1 move to there.
Yep.
2 to then put my thing in.
Yep. Flip
Yep.
into discard.
Flip it over. Oh, would you look at that? It's gone.
Yep. So that's going to cost you an action to use that. So it's
Yep.
going to be
It's fine. So I've
1
got
to make
1
the
more.
attack, 2 in there, 3, yep, and then you've got 1 more.
Yep. So I got 1 more. So I'm then going to run that way.
But
Yep.
this door is
And
now
now-
unlocked, right? Because we've done all of that.
Yep.
Yep, so reaction phase. So this zombie in your swing is going to move back into the corner,
Mhm.
and then tension card. Oh, sorry. Crimson Head's going to take a bite out of you, Si.
Come on.
I try.
Nice.
The door is now unlocked, which is good. So remember, if there's any enemies on,
Yeah.
you need to get rid of them off that tile and all be on it. So
Okay.
So,
So what we can do is basically leave those zombies there. Kite the-
tension card first, mate.
the Crimson Head into there, and then blast it to pieces, and then just get inside.
I think that's the,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's the
Or
play.
if we're quick enough, we can just run.
I am just gonna run. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So tension card. Let's flip it over. All clear, baby.
Nice.
Looking good.
Cool.
Go
So
side. Go
Side.
side. Go side.
All right. Well, do you know we could run, but I'm going to make it a little bit easier.
yeah.
Flamethrower is your friend.
Flamethrower. This is why I picked it.
Yep.
So you get 3 shots or 2 shots every time. Or-
That was a whiff.
That's
That's
fine.
That was not good.
It's fine.
So you take 1 damage. You're going to push the Crimson Head away. I think, to be honest, that this moment has really been saved by the fact that Barry just got rid of those zombies so effectively.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
clearly it's all down to my sheer ineptitude that the team should be thanking me. Really.
Yeah, you should thank Barry. He made the clutch save here. He took the damage, so
He's
you
just
guys
like-
didn't.
Ow.
Without Barry, I would be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's 1 more damage on the Crimson Head. I don't know if it's
one
taken any. To be fair. Oh, yeah.
It's got 1 health left. I've got 2 actions.
Do you want to peg it out of the room and let me finish it, and then I'll join you?
I can't get out of the room. I can stand in the room,
You
the
can't. Isn't
tile
there-
with
isn't
the
there a
door.
here.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's not showing on my screen. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, if you're happy with that,
I mean, I can only take. He'll move into the same thing as me.
You know what? I got an idea. I'm going to attack it once more, and if it's not dead, I will move on your square, and then it'll attack me.
That's probably the smartest
And
thing.
I've got more health. So
Yep.
Let's give it another round of flames.
There he is.
That's enough to knock him down.
Yes, take that.
Get
take
in.
that.
And then I will come and join you.
Delicious.
Roughly in that direction. Cool. No reactions to speak. Well, one reaction. Take one of the tokens off.
Yep.
You.
And
then attention. We've still got 21 cards left, so I'm feeling like we might be okay.
Well,
And again, deepening paranoia. You see movement from the corner of your eye. The shadows hiding enemies waiting to strike. If the next character is on the same tile at the start of their tension phase as they began their turn on, they must draw 2 additional cards. After resolving the card, remove it from the game.
Don't worry.
So
not gonna
basically,
happen. I'm off.
yeah, I think we're okay.
So what we really know is that Sai is the hero of the ages here because they've just managed to save me. Get quite a lot of trouble there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Barry's turn was just getting out of dodge.
Yep.
Perfect.
And I will draw from the tension card deck. Oh no! Splintering wood. A loud crack echoes through the rooms and corridors somewhere a relentless foe has finally resumed the chase. No. After replace the closest non-locked, non-one-way door with an archway. Remove this card from the deck for the rest of the scenario. Spawn a zombie in the square connected to the archway, and after resolving this card, remove it from the game. So the closest non-locked, non-one-way door.
Yeah, so that's going to be the door right in front of you, I think.
Sick.
Oh.
So that's
not
gone.
so bad.
That is now an archway. The archway is over here next to the item.
And the zombie has spawned there.
So effectively, that's a door that's permanently open. That cannot be shut.
Put that in my inventory.
I'll just take that archway home for later.
So that's free lumber.
Yeah.
Basically, Sai's playing Catan.
Well, that was not as bad as I thought it could be, so we're okay with that one.
Perfect.
But now we move swiftly into Mikey's go, who's just got to run.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, actually, sorry, we didn't take a wound off of the Crimson Head, did we?
Crimson Head.
Yes, you're
so
right.
It's down to 2, and then after Mikey's one, it's down to 1.
Yep.
Ooh, baby.
All right. This guy follows you ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Tension deck.
Please.
Does this one in front of Jules go into his square as well? Or is it just me?
Oh,
it's just
will
me.
Not connected yet.
No, it's not connected.
Yeah, it's not
Right.
connected.
Yeah, because of that closed door.
Perfect.
Good eye.
Come on, Mikey. Come on. You can
Next turn, yes. But
you can do it. Just got to draw from the tension deck, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry, I've just been sat like,
why
why is everyone waiting for
I
me?
thought you were building.
You can do it. You can do it. Please do it. Please.
Oh, no.
Keeper. So some of these fiends still possess trinkets from their former lives, tragic echoes of what used to be. Locate the closest item A token to the active character, spawn a zombie in this square, so it's the only one left.
Yep.
When the zombie moves or pushed, the token moves with it. Right, okay, so that is now basically attached to a zombie.
That's a really
Keeper
cool card.
Keeper got so bored of waiting for you guys to come pick it up. He just got up himself and he's trapped in the cupboard. I'm just gonna go find them myself.
Usually their moments are like
bringing the key to you, like
this one's just like mine.
Yeah, she just go over to you. She walks up. She's like, just pushing the item into you.
Okay,
trying to give it back.
So after size activation, the Crimson Head's prototype is going to be back on top form.
1, 2, 3.
You're going to pop a bullet in his face, or are we just going to shut some doors? What are we going to do?
I don't know there's much point in shutting that door.
There's not much point in shutting the door. If I do fire at it though, the Crimson Head gets back up and moves now rather than later.
Do you want to move into the same square with me, so at least you've got a double dodge?
That's a good idea. Okay, and then the reaction is that token comes off.
Oh no, he's back up. He's back on his feet.
And then the zombie in front of you is going to jump into your square as well.
It's fine. We can deal with that.
Okay, and that's that, isn't it? So tension time.
Come on, please be good. Please be good. No.
Oh dear.
No.
Vigor mortis. Your nails lunge forward unpredictably. Your nails? Your enemies. Where that came from. Your enemies lunge forward unpredictably. Nails clawing through the air as their teeth snap at you. Enemies on the same tile as this character immediately perform a reaction. And
Bollocks. So that's just going to be an attack against you.
Speaks for the group. Yeah,
oh
that's
no!
correct.
Does that mean that the Crimson Head moves as well?
Yeah, I've done it. It's already moved. Does it move when it gets back up straight
No,
away?
it doesn't when it gets straight back up.
Enemies
Maybe it's on the same tile.
same
It's not on
tile,
the
so it won't.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
not on your
connected,
tile.
isn't it? Oh, you mean tile as in
It is
this thing
tile.
here, right here?
Yep.
Cool. That was not the worst time to draw that. That's certainly.
Okay.
But yes, I will have to. Is it? Wait. So let me just double check that. Immediate form of reaction. So yeah, this zombie's going to bite for me, isn't he?
It is indeed.
Come on.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Safe.
Right.
Oh.
What do we think is the best idea here for me to take
Actually, I
a
think-
honk a chunk of damage potentially and try and push it away just so that we can get out of here?
Shoot it in the
Or
face.
should I
Run.
shoot it in the face?
You're going to have to deal with the Crimson Head anyway at some point. So,
Yeah.
In that case, then I'm going to spend 3 of my precious bullets,
Your boulet.
my boulet, to shoot this guy, Don's la face. Here we go. Oh, it's 2 hits with Barry's big miss is a big win. Is a
Wow.
big win. So he's dead, but he turns to a corpse,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
You can push him away though. You can choose which square you want to push.
Over
him.
here into the corner, I think, just so that he's
Yep.
completely out of our way.
Yep. And then
do we
he'll
have
be
a
very
corpse
dead.
second? There, I see
Yep.
it. Yeah, so I'll
Now
put
the
that over
Crimson
here.
Head is yep. So it has to be it was in your square, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's gonna be
so- He
Oh,
was.
so
Yeah.
I
He
can
came.
only, so I can only push it back there. In that case, then I'll push it into this corner.
yeah, that makes sense. Crimson Head is going to react to that, so it's going to run not quite into your square, but it's going to be stand next to you guys in that room.
Right. What shall I use? Another 3 bullets to try and get some pushbacks on it. Because at the moment I could just stand here
That's
and
not
just
a bad idea.
fill
Yeah.
it full of
that's-
lead, reload, fill it full of
so-
lead.
I don't know where you guys. The Crimson Head should be on that biohazard symbol in the same room as you two.
Oh, it should be
um,
over here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that should be there.
Right.
No.
I am going to spend 3 more boulet. Takes me down to 1. Hopefully, I'll be able to pop it and knock it back a few times. If not, do some damage to it. Fine, we can live with
Yeah.
that. So here we go. Oh me, oh my! That is
Ooh.
8
That was good.
damage
It's got a
and a
push.
knock.
So you
So
can
I'm
put a wound token on it and push it somewhere.
Yeah.
thinking of pushing it up here and then reload and firing it again to push it down the alleyway.
I like
Yeah,
the style.
So I'm consuming this item here, which is my handgun magazine, so I can get 8 bullets back. 1, 2, so I'm on 9. And then finally, my final action, I'm just going to stand here and blast away again. 1 hit, no pushes though, annoyingly.
Mhm.
Take the damage. It's not bad. How many's it got now?
It's
That's
down
2.
to 2.
So,
Okay.
That's the end.
and Chris has got a big old meaty grenade launcher. So.
Yes,
He
this is
does.
So that's the end of my turn. So the reaction is he's going to jump on, but he won't attack, will he?
No,
That's
just the move.
Okay, that's fine. And the tension deck, come on, please be good. It's all clear, but it has the X-Men logo on the bottom.
That's rough.
So it will
Right.
do 2 damage in its next attacks, won't it?
So I'm now, for me, on me, going to go 1, open.
Mm-hmm.
2, so that'll be 3, 4. There we go. I'm back. It's over. Tension deck time, baby.
Okay.
Reaction first.
Oh, yeah, reaction first.
Interesting you're not taking a beeline to it. You're going to sort of
He's
group
going to
up
help
together.
us. He's going to
I
help
like
us.
your
That's
style.
why. He's a legend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking I could beeline back, but if that thing gets back up, it's just going to be...
Yeah,
It's
I like
easier
the
to do it.
combined I like the combined firepower just to put it down.
Yeah.
That's good.
Who does
Uh,
attack in this square?
So it's going to be the most recent character to activate.
Wait,
So
is
that'd
this
be
one?
me then.
This one's joined, so it's going to open, isn't it? So this
Yeah, it
one's
is,
going to
yeah.
move to here. I'm
That's-
still it's still open, so that'll move to you guys. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so all I got to do is just make 1 dodge. That's all I got to do. Oh, Barry, you absolute donger. Right, okay.
Barry's not about agility. It's about raw firepower.
So I'm going to push him back over here. And then I will take that damage. Oops. And I can get rid of my handgun.
Looking a bit weak.
Ooh.
Ouch, my bones.
There are terrible demons.
Attention! There are terrible demons.
Come on, please, Mikey. Please. Yes.
Clear, but it is the X-Men symbol.
Oh,
Right,
actually,
so
would I
that
have
means-
taken 2 damage from that attack then? Or would I have taken
No,
just
only one. Only
Okay,
one.
cool.
Only one. So,
Mm.
who's next? Rebecca?
I believe.
Yeah.
Do you want to leave it for the grenade launcher power of Mikey? Because he has got about 10 rounds.
No, I think you probably want to flamethrower that thing and then
'cause if
start
you move,
running
then
and
I'll
then let
die.
Chris shoot. Run and shoot.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Because this thing is not going to do anybody any favours.
Let's give him a
Scorching.
quick
Nice.
spritz. There you go.
Quick spritz.
Like the greeters in the shopping mall style thing. Ah, my eyes.
Okay, I got 3 more actions. I got 1 more flamethrower, and I got
Do
some
it.
handgun ammo. So
Do it.
Do it.
Do
Let's-
it.
see how Old Faithful feels this time.
Come on, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, he goes
Okay.
down.
So that's the
And,
last. So that's the thing on there. I think you then want to start running towards those doors.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the reaction is take off a token.
Please.
An attention.
Oh, because these doors are all disconnected, that zombie's going to move 3 times.
Oh yeah,
2
Very
shots
well.
and then 1 more.
yeah.
So it moves once, it's going to move another 2 times. There you go.
So
There you go.
I don't believe what you've just drawn, by the way.
Crimson Rage. A roar breaks the silence as a foe once dead violently drags itself to its feet, deadly talons raking the walls. Locate the corpse token closest to the active character, remove the corpse, and spawn a Crimson Head in its square.
Now these things
Crimson
are
Head immediately moves 2 squares.
Ah!
I hate
it's
this.
very, very scary.
It was about time this happened, wasn't it? Really, it was a long
Yeah.
overdue.
So you I'd
Crimson
suggest
Head
in
has 2. Has 2
Yeah.
health.
Yeah, I would suggest that you proxy maybe the existing. If you can't send up the Crimson Head prototype, perhaps use a Poochie for.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
an idea. There you go. It's a Crimson.
So for those of you in the
So
chat,
Crimson Pup.
the dog Cerberus here is representing a Crimson Head.
The Crimson Head and his Crimson Dog.
Yeah.
Exactly. The Crimson family.
Mm.
Ooh, Chihuahua.
Run.
Yeah, I think.
Remember, it moves. The part of the card.
Oh yeah, it moves twice, doesn't it?
It's just going to move into your square, Barry.
So straight away it's
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on top of you.
What's your shotgun ammo looking like? Have
I
you got
have
anything
1
left?
shotgun ammo.
Well,
Do it.
how's the time?
It's gone. I'm doing it. 2 dice. This is it, Barry. There's no pressure whatsoever, mate. But this is what it's all come down to. It's 2 hits and
That's
It's
gonna
yeah,
blast the head off.
cool.
Just
I
killed it. Well done.
okay. So 1.
You need to lose a token from the Crimson Head, but
Okay, that's fine. 2, 3, and open the door. That's all I'm doing.
glorious. So reaction phase, lose another token from that Crimson Head.
Because now Mikey can just come around the
Harry,
door, hopefully.
just raw moment, just kind of Crimson Head rolls in, just literally BAM! Kills the thing.
He just goes, no!
Okay. How much health?
You didn't
so-
already?
Yeah.
Attention.
Do the tension, Jules.
Okay, yeah, here we go.
Do the tension.
Oh no, increase further. Look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck and discard any or more with the clue icon. Shuffle the remaining cards into the encounter deck. Then search the encounter deck, discard pile, and remove any cards with blood. Shuffle these cards back into the draw pile.
Yeah, you don't need to worry too much about that at this point.
Yeah, because we don't
That's-
have a mission, do we?
You haven't any missions. You're all good?
Phew.
2, 3, 4.
Although I did have a symbol on it.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
Happy,
So just be
pie
wary
wheel.
of that.
Okay, so if I just,
Hmm.
it's only got 1 health left, doesn't it? So it's
Yeah.
going to get back up after I move. So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
3, 4. I'm going to go through there then.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that zombie's going to stagger 1 after you, and then you're going to remove a card from the Crimson Head.
Right, he's back up.
Cool. And then tension deck time.
Because here's the
Alright.
play. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Oh, man.
It's going down to the wire, this one.
Yeah, this really is actually.
All clear, baby.
You.
Ooh,
It's all
beauty.
great where Chris is. Cool.
Yeah.
So the Crimson Head
think-
is alive.
It is.
So remember, you can reload your flamethrower by spending kerosene.
I'm gonna have to. I
Also,
think.
for 3, you might almost be worth you actually trying to toast that thing down.
So does it refill the flamethrower all the way?
No, by 3.
By 3. Right, sorry, missed that bit. Okay.
So Chris is going to get in next turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just got to...
We just got to toast
Yeah.
this thing and then get in.
Yeah, or just spend some bullets and push it back enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be.
You know what? I like that idea better.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
Yeah.
You did miss to start with, though, so it's going to be jumping onto your square about now.
Yeah. That's fine. I don't even think I... Yeah, there we go. Right, then let's roll 3 handgun shots. Possibly. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
2 wounds. Okay. I can take that.
Now it might be worth turning the flamethrower back on.
That's my last action. I had to
Okay.
reload, go in there and do all that. So
So the Crimson Head is going to swipe at you then.
it
It's
is.
using its pie wheel attack.
Oh, goody.
Oh, is it really? I thought the...
Isn't
I
that
thought
what?
it's
Oh no!
okay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No.
You're
Yeah, I'm
okay?
fine.
Oh, fine.
Oh.
Fine.
Fine.
I
Roll
promise.
the tension deck. See what happens.
No.
Oh, goodness. Out of the shadows. Bestial,
Oh,
bestial
no!
roar is your only warning as the fiend you flee lunges out of the darkness, claws reaching for your throat. Place the Crimson Head prototype in the same square as the next character to activate.
we can,
Enjoy, Barry.
we can't. No, we can't. I can't deal with this. Oh no!
Pistol shoot it, push it away.
You've got to.
Yeah.
You've got to do
You're
this.
going to have to.
Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. He's got 2 wounds left. Barry stepping up to the plate. He's saying
Barry,
to,
once again, saves the day. Like literally
he's
gunning
murmuring
down
to
the...
himself. Sorry, 2 secs. Hello, Kerry. We're still streaming. the Crimson
Just
Head's
to
right
point
next
out, this zombie will have moved, won't it? So it will be
Yes.
here now.
Ooh, it's chasing.
In fact, it'll actually be
Here.
on the same square, yeah.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry, Chris.
Okay, so 3 shots coming in from Barry. Here we go. It's nothing at all.
I'm glad someone else laughed at that, and I don't.
Okay, so I've got to make
So
a.
you take 1 wound.
I just take
Yeah,
one
you
wound.
take a wound. Yeah.
I'm
You're
on
on
danger,
danger now,
guys.
Baz.
So
You get
here we
to
go.
push the Crimson Head away, though.
Yep, I'm going to push him this way, and then I'm going to spend another 3 bullets because this will only be my second activation, so it'll be fine, hopefully. To push him away further. Still no damage.
Yep.
And I am really struggling now because of the fact that do I
think you
move
might want to
into
run,
here?
Barry.
Yeah,
I think
just
you might want to run.
Just go.
Move in.
You've done enough, Barry.
You say that. Actually,
You need
I
to
have.
make-
I've done everything because I spent all of my bullets anyway. I've literally got
Yeah,
nothing
you-
else.
Yeah, Barry, I think you need to get in that room and
Oh,
then let Rebecca bait him away.
See ya, bye. And I am out of there. That was ridiculously bad luck.
Right. Have you done a tension card?
No,
Yes, you-
I have
no,
not
you
done
haven't.
the tension card yet. But it's
Oh.
all clear.
Oh.
It's all clear.
Right.
Before the tension as well, Chris would have had to roll an
Oh,
evade
yeah.
because of all these
Yeah,
doors
Chris
we've
is-
left open.
Yep.
Oh shit! Yeah. Right. Okay. So
Come on.
fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Right, go for it.
So I'm gonna
Chris.
attempt. I'm gonna have to do an evade because I want to
Wait.
run.
No,
What are you
actually,
on
you're
about?
fine. No, you're fine.
Yeah.
So I got my evade, and I'm basically gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in.
Okay.
Good.
Tension deck.
Tension.
All clear, baby. But it's everyone's an X-Men, and this guy.
Actually, I was about to say.
Yeah, I moved him. Don't worry.
Oh,
So
okay,
that-
no worries.
this guy's
Oh,
gonna.
Does the
I already
Crimson Head,
moved him.
Oh, you've already moved him. Perfect.
does the
Yeah.
jump does the Crimson Head jump towards Rebecca?
No, gone Barry.
Yeah, I was about to say it would come in
Oh,
to
you're
me.
right.
And that's
Yeah.
and one hit from this, and I'm dead.
Yeah, but Rebecca is next, so she's going to have to run into that score.
Thing is,
And
locking ourselves in here with this enemy is fine, right? Because we can just
No,
burn
because
it.
he's still possible, but he's still on your square. What you could do, I think Rebecca's move is to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, jump in the square of the Crimson Head and then just blast it with your gun and try and push
then
it
if
out
you
the
knock
door.
it out, then we're done.
And you're done.
It's true.
That's it.
Come
That's
on,
the
this
play.
is the clutch
All right.
play.
Oh,
Okay, here we go.
Just need one pushback.
You know,
one
again, no
pushback.
pressure or
One
anything.
pushback.
Hey!
Glory. Literally one
did it.
pushback. Congratulations. You survived the boss.
Oh, did we though? I feel like I left a lot of Barry chunks around that.
Yes,
place.
I did, Jules. Yes, I did.
Well done, everyone.
Oh,
That was-
perfect.
I can't believe that. I can't believe how poor my dice rolling was in that game. I'm so sorry. I made that much more difficult than it already was. But on the plus side, we survived.
Yes, we did.
Hey! Thank you
Well
so much for that wonderful demo. That was absolutely amazing showing, and Sai, that was just absolute fun from start to finish right there.
Incredible.
There's a
Glad you enjoyed it.
lot of clutch plays, a lot of tense moments. But now that we're full of steam, why don't we move on to the Steam Forged Kickstarter page so you can see what you guys are backing if you do want to do it. There is still 24 hours to go. 1.2... Oh, it's already gone up. It's 7,930 backers now, so you've gone up by about 40 backers since we started the stream. I'd like to take credit for all of that, but I don't.
That's everyone watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone here is already backed. Yeah.
So thank you everyone who has backed this, and hope that you did enjoy it as well. We will be playing the physical version of this as soon as we get a copy through for review, and I can already tell that we're going to love the changes made to the game and also the campaign mode that will see us hopefully survive more than just one match and carry on through the entirety of the Resident Evil 1 board game. Do either of you want to plug any more? Tell us about any other features that we might not have covered or anything like that?
I think we covered puzzles. We covered the exploration, the encounter system pretty well. I mean, obviously the campaign is something where you start off in the main hall, you explore out, you choose so it's like an open world campaign, so what areas you want to explore of the mansion, and you slowly build out a map of it as you go on cards, so you can actually sort of see it starting to come together as you do stuff. Otherwise, that's the main. You've got a lot of the functions of it from just watching this and how it works and so on. What I will say is also at the moment in the Kickstarter, it's a fantastic pick up a whole bunch of extra player characters of all sorts of different abilities and so on. There's also a whole opportunity to pick up a couple of expansions, but add big old bosses on 80mm bases, so some big chunky things.
Oh, nice.
Which is cool. Yeah, definitely worthwhile at the moment.
And going into the final couple of hours, you said that there's going to be a final choice to make for the kind of choose your own adventure Kickstarter campaign, the
That's
open world
as we
campaign.
speak now.
Oh, has it already gone live now, has it?
We're going on right about now.
Oh, perfect. So probably by the time this ends, you'll be able to go there and find out what the final thing is. Do you want to give it away right now, seeing as we are so close to the...
Well, it's going to be either Chris or Wesker. Which one's...
Oh, that's
Which one is the tyrant? Which one is the tyrant going to basically bow when it comes out of the capsule?
Oh, that is a tough choice. I mean, personally, I'm all about Wesker, but
What, to get disemboweled or to save?
well, you said that the one that's saved gets an advanced figure, correct?
Yeah, he gets an advanced figure. He gets a different version of the character.
Oh, so I got to side with
Over
that.
a
That's
lot.
a slippery bastard. Yeah, I'd have to say that Chris gets skewered in that case.
Come on,
I thought
bro.
you were talking
Sorry.
about Chris.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Okay.
We're keeping Chris, bro.
Keeping,
That's what we
you did incredibly well there. Did you take a single point of damage that
want.
entire?
I took 3 overall.
Yeah, you guys were all mauled at the end of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's such a good game for like for a newcomer like me just to be able to pick up and literally be at the same speed as everyone else within 5 minutes. Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, a big focus we wanted to have is be able to take this thing to cons or just to sit down with anyone and go, hey, here's how to learn the rules. Because we know a lot of our audience for this, they're Resident Evil fans first and foremost, tabletop, maybe not. Sai's a really good example of someone who had no experience of tabletop games other than perhaps something like Monopoly or whatever. Started playing this and went, actually, I really like this. And then as a result, really became a tabletop gamer. So it's very much a good entryway. And there's nothing more rewarding than so many people in our community at the moment who tell us, you know what? The reason I play tabletop games now and I discover what they are is because of Resident Evil, which is so heartwarming and so humbling. So
It must be one of the best feelings to actually take a beloved IP such as this and translate it into a board game and have it received so well. I mean, the previous 2 iterations as well were incredibly well received critically and commercially. So hats off to both of you for your incredible hard work. And I think that needs to be said because at the end of the day, both of you have been working with this game for months, years even. So thank you very much for all your hard work and providing us absolute idiots a chance to roll dice and have a great time. So big thumbs up. Big love.
Thank you. Yeah, that's great fun.
That's been it for today's live stream. We might as well do the pimping of the social medias. If people have got any handles they want to get followed or some boosts, I know that you guys said about the podcast, so you can plug that again. So please, from Mikey, why don't you go first, and we'll go from left to right.
You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Fang and Bang, all one word, where we do a variety of different games and streams. But at the moment, we're playing through Sekiro. I'll be back on that tomorrow night. Dying repeatedly, but having a great time. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to bash my head against that brick wall and brute force my way to the end. So that'll be about 6 o'clock tomorrow night, and I'll be back on the weekend as well. But other than that, passing over.
Absolutely fantastic. Sai, do you want to plug that amazing podcast again?
Yes, you can find First Aid Spray on any platform with podcasts and any social media, FA Spray Pod. You can find us on YouTube at First Aid Spray Podcasts. Just covering absolutely anything and everything from Resident Evil. Our most recent episode is a breakdown of every single appearance from Leon, and we're recording a sort of like fun trivia challenge this weekend as well to sort of wrap up our 3rd year as a show. So if you like Resident Evil, almost guaranteed you'll find something in there that we've done that you'll like. And myself, I'm at Twitter, Syniac_123.
Amazing stuff. Sherwin, why don't you take us home?
You can find me on Twitter at Sherwin's Agenda. Handle appropriate.
Yeah, I feel like we got a glimpse of it today.
Obviously, please do check out social, Insta, everywhere else.
Sorry, one more time.
No worries. Yep, sure. And obviously check out Steamforge socials as well. So you can find them Insta and everywhere else, basically. I think it's literally just Steamforge games. So.
Amazing stuff. And thank you very much to everyone who's joined us here in the live chat today, as well as all of the Steamforged members that have jumped in and out. It's a pleasure to see all of you here online. So with that said, that's been it today. So we're going to go and take a much needed rest and gather up all of the bits of body parts that we left strewn across the floor. Treat yourself with love and respect, my friends, and we will see you hopefully next week, if we still survive the horrors of Resident Evil. But if not, we'll see you in tabletop form on Tabletopia or other places playing games like this. Until then, cash in a bit. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.